Just me and you, Bitcoin. Just the two of us. Me and you, Bitcoin. All the way, baby. We can do it. We can make those gains together.
We only need the two of us.
Get those Satoshis all night long, baby. Just us, that's it, baby. Cover me in Satoshis. Shout out to everybody here. I'm wearing my favorite red hat. You know my favorite red hat, right? St. John's. That's right, St. John's University. Let's go, baby. They got R.J. Lewis going to the Celtics, baby. Let's go. And Bitcoin pumped so hard, I lost my hair. It just freaking blew my hair right off. Unbelievable. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's bring that music back down. Best tactical analysis of 2024, baby. We took the crowd, baby. Let's go. We did it. We did it. I'm drunk off gains. We're pumping hard. 119,000 for Bitcoin. And you gotta love it. Shout out to all my beautiful people out here. We kept the long open all day long. And I talked about the one, that long, baby, that long. Let's talk about it, break it down. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's get a drink here. I am thirsty. And Bitcoin's got liquidity all the way up to 119,300. And we talked about that 120K level. Still got liquidity there, 117.5. Are they going to go for it? But that is the long liquidations here coming on in. Let's bring that music down just a tad. I'm coming hard at you. No intro, no nothing. This is it. This is Bitcoin at its hardest. And remember, we opened up a trade on BitTX. That trade should be in the game on the live stream. Where are you? Where are you? What? What happened there? What? Was it weeks? There, it's on weeks. There it is. 2 trades on weeks. One on Ethereum, one on Bitcoin. ETH looks like it's about to do some serious damage here, all the way up to about $4,700. Man, can I have some glasses? I don't have my glasses. I can't see anything without my glasses. I forgot my glasses out of nowhere. Had the wrong glasses on. Hold on 1 second. I just need glasses. Nobody cares about me in this house. Watch. Can I have some glasses, please? Could somebody give me a pair of glasses, please? Watch, nothing. Just nothing. It's not like I'm live streaming in front of thousands of people for my life. Watch. Nobody cares. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm back, able to see the charts. So I see ETH going up to $4,644 an ounce. You know what I mean? That fat ounce of Ethereum coming at you. No, but I like talking about that because it looks like it's going up. And finally, look at this. We finally got out of the long that we've been in for so long here. The bot took its profit, and it knew. It knew it could buy 114,000. And it eventually sold right there and got out. So the bot did an amazing job buying at 114, selling at 119. Got in on July 31st. It took its time. Took 11 days. But hey, as long as it wins, I don't give a dang. The bot keeps winning. The bot keeps making gains and bringing it home. If you like the way the bot traded, you can hit the link to the Minotaur Trading Systems and get in with my link. And that'll give you that awesome, awesome price. And you can find out more about Minotaur Trading Systems and get, you basically schedule a call. Find out their team, find out what automated trading is, how they set it up, what's going on. You could book that in the description below. It's just a call. Find out more. Maybe you don't want to do it, but at least find out more. I got to make it 30% a year for me doing damage. So I don't want to, I could keep it to myself, or I could show you. I'm making gains while I'm sitting at home. The bot is doing damage. Bitcoin. Nice little rip to the upside here, back to the upside, and we've been waiting on these trades for a long, long time. Now we're finally up about $1,800. These trades have been cooking. And why not just cook them all the way to $121,000 for Bitcoin? Are we coming back down, or is this a sustainable pump that's going up to $121,005 of my measured move here? Are we continuing to the upside? I see momentum of the 1 hour. Suggests that we could go, but we did just hit a high of about 119,283 there on MEXC. This is MEXC. I'm trading on MEXC. If you want to trade on MEXC, this is where I put the big boys down. $151,000 trade, 0.62 trade. And we're in there like swimwear. Finally, these trades were underwater for about a week or two. And that's how you turn a loss into a win here. Yeah, unbelievable. So shout out to anyone that stuck with me, had the faith, and never got liquidated at the 108 liquidation. See, 106, 107.5. Never got liquidated, contained, So you have to pay some fees to stay in the trade. So it is what it is. Especially when you have that much money on the table. But if we make it, we pay them off and we get paid. So we'll see how this rocks for Bitcoin. Are we going to continue to pump? That's what everybody wants to know. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being amazing and awesome. We love you. Let me make sure that I posted that link. Some people claim they don't get the notification. I don't know if I believe it, but hey, I seen it actually. My friend the other day, he's like, I didn't get it. So shout out to everybody here, but we made a beautiful call on the live stream on the 4-hour time frame. We talked about buying the bounce of that 200 moving average this morning. We got a huge move, or was it even was it last night? We got the huge move and the continuation to the upside. Gave you the secondary flag that looks like it may continue to pump as well here. But we made this call last night. That thing boomed to the upside. Absolutely beautiful call here on the channel. And then the continuations to the upside. Shout out to anyone that made the gains. So, no losses if you don't panic sell. You know what I'm saying? So, because I didn't panic sell, I still got my gains. Brett looks like it's in a giant cup and handle, about to do some damage. I see Brett about to pump. 119 looks likely for Brett, but you do what makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, the best, awesome, most amazing show in all of cryptocurrency. We go over Bitcoin. Then we go over altcoins. We find out the hottest coins. We just found DJI 6930 at, when it was at basically a $10 million market cap. I even saw it when it was at a $660,000 market cap, then a $4 million market cap. We look for small cap gems. We go over super chats like you read about. I've never seen, I used to watch more YouTube. I don't as much because I make so much content, but I've never seen a channel, and I know it's my channel, but I've never seen a channel cover more altcoins in my life than this channel. So bootstrap yourself in, get ready. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to find out information, and you're going to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Come to the channel. Look at this thing. This thing could boom up to 144,000. That's the target of this flag, this measured move here. You see? And we broke out, retested. This thing is ready to continue to the upside here, and you can see this 3-day chart starting to make its flag that could do some damage. Ethereum just blasted out of this same exact structure. Looks like we're about to see something for Bitcoin. So let's take a look at something where you talk about every single we talk about it 4 times a month, and that is the weekly candle close. Close. Weekly candle close. Oh. Shout out to everybody here, and we're going to go over Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Let's talk about what happened. Let's break it down one step, one day, one candle at a time here every single Sunday night for Bitcoin and the candle close. Let's see what's happening here for Bitcoin. We opened at one. It's crazy that that's right there. What are the odds? We opened at 114,208. The high was 119,311 and 11 cents. The low was 112 and 650 even. And the candle closed at $119,294 and 0 cents, up $5,085. It was a $5,000 weekly candle. We got back everything we lost last week on our way back to the upside. We tweezer bottomed. We showed support at 114K. I called the exact bottom. We'll show you how we found the hidden bullish divergence on the daily, which suggested we would make a higher high. And I'll be honest, this looks like we are ready for some bigger movements here to the upside. And I bought the dip, even though, hey, you were scared, but did you buy the dip? You guys saw me buy the dip live. You guys saw me buy Bitcoin in the face of danger. When the fear and greed index got to that 50 area, we decided we had to load up and get into that neutral price action, and that's just kind of what ended up being the move, right? This looks beautiful here. This flag on the weekly starting its move to $145,000 by September 22nd, front-running the rate cuts that are likely going to come. It's all kind of coming into plan. Our whole entire wait, our 2-year wait, if you just wait them out, eventually they're going to cut the rates. They're going to give you free money based on history. Don't you get it? Based on history, they're going to give you free money. They're going to print that money to zero, and then they're going to put that money into the markets. It's going to push risk on assets to the upside. It's what we've seen time and time again. That September, October, November, December run. Santa rally, baby. Thanks smishing, but Spanksgiving, and we get those gains. Pumptober, it all comes our way. So 88% chance we get the rate cut. Did slip from 90, but 88% still showing big guns that we will get that rate cut in September 17th, all right? Booha waha. Booha yayi. Shout out to all my beautiful people here on the live. Bitcoin deciding to do some damage, 119,230. And man, we could go to 120,000 like we were talking about earlier today. So the weekly looking beautiful. I love it. This weekly candle might even close green and continue to pump right out of this to the upside. One thing we want to discuss is this idea here. Bitcoin, rising wedge. Rising wedges break up parabolically. Okay, this thing would be on its way to breaking out here. This means you would not be losing 114 ever again, really, until until the bear market comes in, and who knows. And that depends on where our high is, but it says that may be the last chance you had any Bitcoin below 110. Definitely below 100K. I don't believe you ever get Bitcoin. If you do, it's for a short-lived wick during the end of a bear market at like 89,000 if you're very lucky, but I don't know if you'll ever get below $100,000 Bitcoin ever again for the rest of your life. I really don't. And I was serious about it when people were looking for altcoins and playing games. I kept saying, like, this is the time to buy as much Bitcoin as you like, I don't care if it was $5, $2. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but my goodness. I'm telling you right now, it was a chance of a lifetime that I was here. People will look back in history when we were streaming $15,000, $25,000 Bitcoin, and you're going to spit your coffee out years from now, back, wow, we were watching legendary price action that no one will ever see again. People will look at these live streams like relics in history that made people billionaires when they look back on what they learned. You'll look back on this knowledge and be like, did Sam create billionaires? There's a chance we created multiple billionaires here right now on the stream. I don't think people realize that. Who here is going to be a billionaire in this life? I know I'm hitting $1 billion for sure. There's no way I won't. Bitcoin ripping, doing damage, 119,333. ETH ripping, doing damage. Everything going our way here for Ethereum. I love it. It's starting to do the do, baby. And here we go, getting that rippage. And, I got that XRP trade lingering, but I got faith. Ethereum looking to break out and go to $4,700 in, a coin. I see that thing coming and coming fast. Shout out to all my 333 people out here who are going to become billionaires and go after it and make it happen. Shout out to my 777s. Yeah, I agree. 30 to 60K bear market seems right. 30 to K? No. You'll never see $30,000 Bitcoin ever again for the rest of your entire life. Too many institutions have piled in and made it happen. It's just not going to happen. Mark my words here. I don't think you'll ever get below 89,000 again. I said it right now. I don't believe you will never get Bitcoin below $89,000 again for the rest of your life. Mark it here on this channel. Write it down. 89K is gone. Basically, anything below 90K, never going to happen again. It's going to get front-runned every time by institutions and people that didn't have it on the balance sheet because they have no choice now. You see, when everyone else has it on the balance sheet and you don't, no one's going to buy your stock. You're going to fall off. You're not going to look right. So you got to start buying it now. And if you don't, so whoever falls off, the last person to buy Bitcoin is going to be the last person to post earnings. You see what I'm saying? It's over. 5-day chart came through today on a Sunday. Again, a Sunday pump. How many times have we got the Sunday pump now? Unbelievable, right? Fascinating on these Sunday pumps. Shout out to Weeks, trading on Weeks, doing damage. Shout out to MEXC, trading on MEXC. Got the trades open, ripping it up to grand. Let's go, baby. Up another 1,000 over here. Let's go, baby. A nice $3,000 Sunday. I'll take it. I'll take it to the bank, right? All day long. So this is what I like. Again, are we going to come back down or is this thing just going to continue to rip? And that's what I want to know right now. Now, the 5-day just getting started looks like it could do damage. The 3-day, it's high, but does it come back down? Does this make it, is this a topping out, a local top? And do we have to come back down to the bottom of the channel just one last time here, get tight? It kind of shares the same trend line as this one, right here, sorry. Pretty even on that trend, It could be a little different because you come in from a different angle there, so. But for the most part. Does the 3-day continue? The 3-day says it's going to continue to rip, and it's just getting started. And honestly, what it's showing me is that this was the shoulder, had tiny little right shoulder. That thing's going to the upside and finding its way. So it looks like FOMO's setting in, and we may not get the couple right shoulders, but I would love it if we got these right shoulders. But look, I nailed it, everybody. We called this on the daily. We called the absolute bottom of the small. Remember the day on the 1 minute I called the absolute bottom? We did it. If you watched this stream this week, it was unbelievable what we did. We called the bottom. I gave you hidden bullish divergence on the daily. I spent an entire stream breaking down what it was, I think 2 times in a row. I showed multiple versions of how I saw it when I used it for Bitcoin. I showed it on other indicators too, so you can do it's not just BTC. oversold, low stochastics, MACD turning, 618 fib, and you got the hidden bullish divergence ready to go. I mean, unbelievable. So this, and I said, everyone, you know, we'd have to long here. We got to buy more Bitcoin, and I bought more. Remember when I bought 114, 112,000? People thought I was nuts. And at the time, it looked like we could go lower, and I even said, maybe we do. I said, I'm open-minded. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I said, I have no clue what could be going on. But I stayed true to the game. I kept a trade open that was down underwater 10,000. People probably laughed at me. I showed this trade, and people, I think they left the group. They thought I was a loser. This trade's now up $2,000. Who's the loser now? You know what I'm saying? And amazingly, I said when I win this trade, someone's getting 500. Right? And I haven't won it yet. I could take one off, and then someone gets the 500 immediately. But, you know, if I take it off right now, someone gets that 5. But looking like we're going to get this pump tonight further to the upside and get to 121.5. Break through this all-time high. So I like what we're seeing here tonight, and it's telling me that we could possibly keep this party going, baby. Keep this party. The party's just getting started. 5-day chart's a little far from the 21, but showing signs of stability with the pump. Wow, imagine being down 10 racks and then being back up in the game, baby. Sammy lives, baby. Sammy lives. In the public eye. A trader in the public eye. Making it happen every single day, no matter what. And these are the days of our lives, my friends. These are the days of our lives. So, we would have to basically get a breakout of this rising wedge to the upside here tonight. This would be the call. And previous resistance would have to become support at about 119.2. We'd have to get this beautiful pump to the upside. I feel like hooking somebody up, so I kind of want to close the trade. Should I close the trades to hook somebody up? Should I keep the trades open? Let's ask everybody here what we should do here. All right? And give the 500. Oh, yeah, what to do? Close them. Give away the 5. Close them. Hit them with the 500. That means $500 on the stream. All right. Keep rocking. Still hit them with the 500. Keep going. So, yeah, there's really just two options. All right. What to do? Oh, they won't let you do it if it's typoed. But what if I want a typo? Hit them. What should we do here on the channel? You guys are in control of the destiny of somebody's life. What to do? Why won't they let me Oh, I think I have to exit out. That's why, right? Yeah. Why is it doing that? It's not letting me do the poll. Hold on. As you can see, it did something funny. Slowing down my show with my whole stilo. Keep it open. Give it later. See, it was obviously a glitch, right? What to do? So do we sell the trade or do we keep it open? You know what I mean? I can sell right now and take my gains. Let's see what people say. They're saying let it ride. 34.6%. 60. Oh, we're going here. Asia gonna buy. Keep rocking it. Bless someone. Keep the trades open and then give them a G. If you're not on 3 different accounts getting these likes up, you ain't living right. Shout out to Chris Ghost. God bless you, brother. He's spot on with that comment, though. Give a month of your monthly advice baggage. It's worth way more than 500. You're man. Man, you're the master trader. Show us what you do. I just longed E. Should keep it open or is this coming right back down? You do whatever makes you happy, man. It is Sunday night. Extremely volatile night. right? Let Her Roll says, Rave Song Records says, let her roll, baby, let her roll. You know what? I'm going to take my gains. You know why? Because I can always get back in. It's not going to be the end all. There's always another trade. It is looking nice, though. On the time frames don't look too bad. But selling into strength is good. Selling into pumps is fun. Right? That's what you sell into green. You sell into the green. Wow, we're getting a nice, So here's a good way to sell, too. You go over here and you go to last. And you just hit close long. 100% of the trade, right? Coolest thing about this is I get to hook somebody up immediately right now as my word is bond. It's kind of nice. And I've been in this really giving mood lately, and I really want to give. But the trade looks like it's cooking here on BitTinex. When I zoom in here to this 15, it looks like we're about to get another pump here to the upside. Let's see what people are saying. Keep it going, open it, and give later. Everyone wants me to keep it going. 68% of these 224 votes. Everyone, if you're just coming into the stream, I'm in a long that was underwater, back in the game. When it was underwater, I said I would give 500 if I got out of this trade. And now I'm out of the trade. So if I get out, I get to hook somebody up. Do I get out right now, or do I hold the trade for more and hook somebody up later? And that is what we're asking here on the poll. If you're just jumping on in, so you can sell, hit them with the 5, or keep it going. Right now, we have more people want me to keep this puppy going at 119,409. Please help me with a monthly membership. God bless you, man. I had to withdraw everything to pay the bills. Dang. Bitcoin Dominance about to have a bull div on the daily. Yeah. I'm going to take my gains. I'm going to show you how you pay the trader. And I'm going to pay myself because, you know what? It was a long road. I was in these trades. And I'm going to close them and pay myself. If they let me. If they let me close them. One out the door. It's also a Sunday night. Heavy volatility. I'm lucky that I got the gains. Pay the trader. Bang. Someone just got hooked up. So now I get to pick someone, beautiful person here. 500. That's just how it works. You got to do what you say you're going to do. 500 for the special person that came today. Or should we switch it to tomorrow? Should we do something fun? My team will be like, damn. As long as you pay yourself, buddy. Amen. There you go, Sammy. Shout out to everybody here. Okay, so I'm going to think of something fun in a second. First question, without going to Google, how do you spell Wichita, Kansas? How do you spell Wichita, Kansas? How do you spell Wichita, Kansas? First person to write it in. That's not already hooked up in the group. How do you spell Wichita, Kansas? Without looking at GROK. Funny. My goodness. I guess it's not in Kansas, though. I thought it was Wichita. Yeah. Everyone's writing Wichita, Kansas. All right, I messed up. I thought Wichita was spelled differently, like Wakita. All right, so now we... let's see here. I got to go back. I can't even go all the way back, though. Someone's going to get pissed. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on. I can't go all the way back to see the first thing. I can't go back. Look, I can't. All right. I'm just going to pick somebody, man. I'm just going to pick a name here when I see Wichita. All right. I'm sweating right now. All right. I'm hot right now. I'm sweating. What a day, though. What a day. He wrote without looking at GROK. That's kind of funny, man. Buy your kid some Legos. She loves those. That's pretty cool, man. Wichita, Kansas. I like this dude. He wrote Wichita. Oh, my gosh. All right, so you could take the option too, 500, or you could take basically a year. A year in the group. I don't know, man. 6 months in the group or 500. We'll do that. All right, even though it's, they're not completely comparable, right? I think because you could get it, But no, that's legit. So 6 months in the group or 500. All right, that's what we're gonna do right here. This is tough, man, because it's like, all right, there it is. I'm stopping. I saw it. It was a weird, right here. Go DZ Fighter 24. You won, dude. All right, it was you. Hit me up. Email me at cryptolifers@gmail.com. Go DZ Fighter 24. Email me at cryptolifers@gmail.com. Let us know if you want 6 months in the trading group or 500 overall. Let us know. You got hooked up. We sold a local top, as you can clearly see, and we'll find out more from there. But you got hooked up. Go from this email here when I go to your channel and email us from here. Go DZ Fighter. Good looks, man. God bless you, brother. Thank you for being part of the stream. I love you. And thank you for being awesome. You're in there like swimwear, brother. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. God wanted you to win. Please don't get pissed if I didn't do it perfectly. I don't always do it perfectly, but you let me know. All right. Let's see if he confirmed. Did he confirm? Can we get a confirmation? Thanks, will do. He's right there. We got the confirmation. He's spot on. Let me take a picture of you. I got you here. I send this over to my team. You're locked in. Bang. Okay. God bless y'all. Please choose me with a 6. Ooh. Okay. Give it to the church. Hey, we give a lot away to help. I help a lot of children that need to be fed around the world. I don't even talk about it now. You got me talking about it, but don't worry. We do a very good job doing what we got to do to help others every single day. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's find out what's happening now for Bitcoin. We hit the top of the range. My humble opinion, that was a resistance area. 119.5. A lot of people thought 120, so they, big traders took their money and front run 119.5. I am waiting for a right shoulders here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down and make a bit of something like this. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but it looks likely. And it's been my projection for the last few weeks that we would make these right shoulders. So if we don't, fine. We don't have to. But it would make some sense. Otherwise, we're just getting very, very tight out of an explosive move. It does look like it could blow up, though, pretty fast. So it's a tough time. Do you hang out for the bigger win, or do you just keep taking profits all the way up? Depends on what kind of trader you are and what you want to be doing. Right now, what I would look for is the way the 4 hour just kind of gapped away from the 200, the 21. I mean, looks like it could go lateral one more time before it gears up for its next bigger pump. So we may be able to get this 4 hour flag. This would be epic right now. And then the breakout as the 21 comes into price action here. And then we get a bigger move to the upside. So looks like we may get sideways price action throughout the night. No guarantees. Looks like it could be somewhat possible here, though, for Bitcoin. Yeah. Same thing here on the 1 hour time frame. Look, there's some bearish div here as the RSI swings down, price action swings up. Tells me that we may have a little bit of a struggle right now after that bigger move. So how did I slide out with profits right at the right time? And then Bitcoin starts to play games. I mean, you do the right thing for people and look what happens. All right. Sammy, I'm so mad. I'm buying pants. Hey, shout out to Vegas Claw. God bless you, man. Hope everything's going well with you and yours, man. God bless you. Thank you for being here and always supporting the lifer. God makes those rich who he knows will bless others. God bless you, man. Golden Cross coming in the 4-hour time frame. God put me through so many tests to see what I would do with money throughout my life. And I always did the right thing, man. I always gave it back if I found it. Made sure people got what was theirs. Never took when someone didn't see it. I knew God was always watching me. I believed that I wanted to make God proud. I knew there was someone that watched me, and I always wanted to make God proud. People call me corny. At a young age, I did the right thing when nobody was looking. I created honor in character. Character is what you do when nobody's watching. Anybody can say they're a good person in front of everybody, but what do you do when nobody's watching? What do you do when you can get away with it? Do you still get away with it? Or do you talk to that inner peace inside and know that you want to be the core strength of human race that doesn't get bought so easily? You want to be powerful. Someone that could get swayed by a dollar or steal whatever's in front of them is a pretty weak person. Someone that says no all the time, no matter who's watching, has strength. That's strength. And that's how you build honor and integrity. It's about what you do when nobody's watching. That's what makes you who you are. So let's take a look here. Bitcoin, also my signal, closing one candle above the 200 moving average of the 1 minute. Time to open a trade. We're gone, baby, gone. Shout out to my man Scott with the super chat. Scott Bekovich. We love you, Scott. Thank you so much for the $19.99. You didn't have to give, but you did. 10 toes down. Shout out to Reliable J, Sammy, Cord, and Doggy. You guys are funny. Congrats. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. We won Best Technical Analysis of 2024. Unbelievable. There is the belt. Shout out to my whole team. Shout out to everyone that said congratulations. Shout out to Georgie from BitTinex. God bless you, Georgie. Shout out to the whole team at BitTinex. Shout out to everybody out there. Bang. And we had to have a steak dinner last night to celebrate that. Then this, we called this pump. What was it? Saturday morning. We called this newsflash. Bitcoin's pumping huge on a Saturday night. I gave the call live. So we got in on the 4-hour there. Unbelievable. And that's Saturday morning. I streamed all weekend long to give you guys the hottest takes in the game. We had steak dinners. We won awards. We made gains. We gave it. We hooked people up. It's been unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shout out to all my beautiful people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. It's been so hot. I had to cut my hair because the alt season's coming. Shave my hair right off. Get me going. Alex Becker style. You know what I mean? We're going all the way. So what do I see Bitcoin doing? I see it making a flag here in the 4-hour time frame, getting tighter. And at the worst case scenario, I see 2 right shoulders and some slumpage, maybe coming back down to 117.5. And the best case scenario, tight. 3 scenarios. We either pump out of nowhere, make a flag and pump, or make a right shoulder back to 117.5 and pump. I don't see any other scenario. I could be wrong, but right now, after we fought off the bears there, showed the hidden bullish divergence on the daily, bounced off the Fibonacci, everything's really starting to move in our favor. So if I was looking for a trade tonight, I'd be watching the 15. I'd be watching the 1 hour. The smaller time frames, the 5, looking for flags, looking for price action to look spicy, looking for it to stay above 118.9 BTC. Always inspired by our live sessions, watching from the Philippines. Kayagan de Oro, you. God bless you, brother. I love you, man. Thank you. What I miss, lifers, more gains. The gains keep it coming. It never ends, baby. If you showed up here, you saw me make $2,000. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for kicking it with the lifer. Can you look at Litecoin, please? Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. And the bot sold too. We won the bot trade. 1, 2, 3 trades. All of them. The safety order, the beginning order, 18,000, 8,000, and 12,000. Those are big wins. So tonight I'm going to be able to go look and see what the bot did and take that money that the bot's going to pay me tonight. Isn't that crazy? And what I'm going to do with that money, I'm going to buy more Bitcoin with it and stash BTC with the bot gains. It's just a continuation. And then the bot has more money to trade with the collateral to make more money off of Bitcoin. And it's a vicious cycle that creates more money on money. And that's its own loop right there. So you put Bitcoin in as collateral. All right. You trade it. It then trades into US Tether. It gives you Tether as profit. You buy the Tether. Bang. Right. And then bang, 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 man, to the upside. My man, liking this new haircut. Makes you look super young. You grow, I grow. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for saying that. Super nice of you for jumping on in. Hey, man, I am super young, bro. I ain't no old man. How old do you think I am? I'm only 29, dude. You thought I was old, dude? Jeez. Been trading since I was 12. TARS AI finally getting the pump from that bottom area back to the upside. Feels good to hold some TARS, huh? After that pump, I like this 15-minute flag, and this Bitcoin pump releases the altcoins. So like I told you, it's saying, hey, it's okay. I'm not dipping. I'm going to rip to an all-time high. You guys can fly. Ethereum's going to pump. Things are okay. The bot doesn't need to short. The bot likes it when it dumps. The bot buys it to the dumps, mitigates the trade, adds more to the trade. So when you get back up, the bot could just sell out at a beautiful price. The bot loves the dips. It doesn't need to short. It does a better job not shorting the market due to the algorithm it's in. For instance, like the bot could buy here, then it will buy here, then it will buy there. Then it knows it only needs to go to there to get out, and it will do that. And it does it over and over again. So if it ever gets itself underwater, it finds itself out in profit every single time, 100% of the time. If I showed you the bot, towards the end, I'll flip on the weapon, and if the weapon works, I'll show you. Who here wants to stay and see the bot results? Who here wants to see the real bot results? If you stay to the end of the show, I'm going to show you the bot results live. I'll show you everything that it's done. I'll show you its win rate, and I'll let you decide whether you would like to jump on into that bot. The link will be in the description below, so find out. You guys think he's in his 40s. Joke's on you. I know, right? Have to give the bot a name. The Minotaur trading bot, man. Minotaur, baby. Thank you for the haircut. Everyone's saying thank you on the haircut. God bless you, brother. I want to see the bot results. Sam's the type of guy to fold his laundry before placing it in the washing machine every time, man. Are you kidding me? You got to. I know, Sam. You look John Cena with the haircut, ready to take down the market. Shout out to Teddy Bear in the house. Shout out to Jeremy Yates. Valerie Valenzuela in the house. Valerie, we love you. How it is being in the trading group? We put you in the group. How do you like everything going so far, Valerie? I remember you. Wichita. You're funny, man. What's the TA on TARS AI? Please, Sammy. Let's take a look at the big picture for TARS AI. I personally have a nice big position in it, and I'd like it to start pumping sooner than later. The weekly is oversold. It's telling me it's a great place to accumulate in the discount, and it's on its way to the upside. I'll delete all my old work, and we'll kind of configure it for you, but we're looking for this here. There's your low. There's a high. There's a higher low. That's the cup and handle. This is what Sammy looks for every single time when he's looking for a bargain buy, because you can't buy the top. You're in real estate for years, right? You can't buy what everyone wants to buy. You got to look for the bargains, right? You've been in it for a long time. Once you've been in anything for a long time, you can't buy what everyone else buys. So everyone else just looks at the market, takes a shot, and buys a coin. I look at the coin. I stare at the market. I find everything I can about it. You see what I'm saying? And I make sure I position myself at the lowest discounts possible for as many projects as I can. Doesn't mean every of them going to go, but the odds of winning are way higher if I do that, right? Than someone who just positions. So the weekly and the 3-day both look good to me. They're both beginning that kind of bigger breakout that I've been looking for. I actually feel like TARS AI broke out on the 3-day. Look, if you zoom in, you can see we clearly breached the trend line to the upside. It's going to take its time. This is not going to be overnight. Tomorrow, right? But, it could, sometimes they coin. Actually, look, in just 9 days, this thing did a magnanimous move from 16 cents to 40. It could do it again. I'm looking to get out at 40 cents. This thing could rally, maybe do a 6 to 7x. So I'm looking for it to pump. TARS AI just getting started. And if you're trying to swing trade it, you're looking for this daily to get back above the 200. You're looking for the 4-hour to stay above the 200 moving average. Catch back up with its 21. So this is key right now. A lot of coins actually have done this. This is a little behind. So you'd like to see this happen. Look, I'll show you kind of how. I'm going to teach you exactly how this happens with Ethereum. All right. You could do it with Bitcoin too, but. So let's take a look at ETH here, like on Binance. And I'm going to teach you kind of when ETH got hot and why and all this. So ETH got hot, right? And what happened? The first thing it did was it broke above the 4-hour 200 moving average. So TARS AI is right here right now. Right? And I always say, flag it out. Wait for it to get back to the 21. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. It might make a nasty kind of fall. It might kind of toy with the 200, come back up. It might go sideways. It might go uptrend. This would be ideal, the ascending triangle, right? We don't know, though. But what we want to do is we want to see it interact with the 21 above the yellow line, then we know it's going to pump. And this happens on every single thing from bread to gold to silver, you name it. And look, once ETH got above the 200 moving average, we made the call for Ethereum, right? This is one of my calls because you could tell we were in the floor, boom. And then you have your measured move, which you could tell, and then boom, ETH went to the measured move exactly like it was supposed to. And then it just really took off, right? The 200 moving average of the 4 hour with the 21 touching is so clutch and key. So if you look at TARS now, TARS is right where we just showed you. Look, I can teach you this on gold too. Go look at gold in the 4 hour. When gold got above the 200 moving average now, look, gold's actually doing it now. Starting to kind of flag out with the 21 above the 200. But gold's in a more, but after gold's dip, look at it here. It gets above the 200 moving average and interacts with the 21, and you start making some type of flag here, see? Here's another one. You make a flag with the 21 above the 200, you're gone. I teach this to my students, the power of the 21 and the 200 over and over again. They're the only two time frames you really need. Moving average you really need. They just keep going. Someone said ZORA's is banging on them. ZORA. Wow, look at that. We had that rising wedge that was likely to break out, 24% gains, and ZORA did. And then the daily was in the flag, and daily, it's funny, I talked about ZORA, and I said, I forgot. I'm a little pissed at myself, because I said, this is a coin, right? I would play just like ZBCN when the daily hit, and it hit my target right there, ZORA for 12. ZORA was hot. If you got into ZORA, I think I looked at it Saturday, Thursday. Let me see, did I ever post that? Never. Oh, man. It definitely looked like it was going to do damage for more gains. 12 cents for ZORA. 24% for there, but even more there. Look, 100% gains. Man, and I was just talking about getting into ZORA there too on Thursday because I knew it came back to the 21 after a big pump, and it looked good to me. Wow, ZORA is hot right now. Yeah, I wouldn't chase that green candle now at this point. Let's take a look at ZBCN. It could be ready for its next pump anyway. ZBCN. Damn, when you cut your hair, you can feel the sweat on your head. When you don't, your hair absorbs it. It's a different vibe when you have less hair on your head. It's hot in here, man. It's spicy in the studio tonight. I'm looking at ZBCN in this tighter channel. It did, to me though, it kind of did lose this trend line. It did lose the trend line. I got to wait for it. It's got to bounce and consolidate a little bit. I got to give it some time. It's not where I want it to be just yet. ZBCN. Getting closer. The consolidation is key. It is above the 200. They're getting tight. Could be the best buy right now as we speak. I'd rather, instead of waiting for the best buy, wait for it to consolidate, get a higher price, but have less risk. All right. Exactly. Bitcoin, baby, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, baby, Bitcoin. Ethereum and Bitcoin. Look at ETH just absolutely taking names and kicking butt. Let's take a look at that ETH trade that I put out to the trading group not too long. I'm already up $700 of the ETH trade. I just gave it right before the stream started. It's going to turn into a $5,000 afternoon, man. Hors d'oeuvres, please. Let's go. This is how you get the rollie. You know what I mean? Making 5 G's a day, you get a rollie quickly, man. You can get a 20K rollie in 4 days, right? If you're making 5 G's a day. I'm not trying to brag. I've been doing this for 20 years. These are the days I dreamed about when I was young. I said, one day I'll have a month bread. I'll be making 5 racks a day, baby. I love it, man. And all the coins that we've been talking about. Ripping Aerodrome. And I'm telling you, once people understand what AERO is and they start buying Aerodrome up, my gosh. Automated model makers, man. Look at that. I was looking for it to go to 133. Out the flag. Bit of a double bottom. Bang. Look at that. Aerodrome hitting almost the target now. It's insane. Above the 200 moving average, touching the 21. If you just stick to this, say that over and over again and stick to it. God bless you, Sammy. You the man. Ben had the rollie lifer. God bless you, brother. Hey, I'm new to I just got my first rollie, so I'm new to this muddy game. All right, I'm a humble kid from Boston, born to an iron worker and a school teacher. My dad never, I came from people that learned how to make money. You know, I came from someone that turned a small amount into a good amount, and that wasn't flashy, I'll tell you that. AERO doing damage, and AERO was just 30 cent. That's a 5x almost for Aerodrome, up to 130. 5 times, I mean, that's crazy, right? Not, you know, but yeah, I mean, that's sick. About a 4.5x. Mr. Price, what do you think AERO could hit this cycle? I'm looking for $20 Aerodrome. Yeah, because I did the analysis on Cake and how Cake moved, how much money's coming into the market, how it's base's baby, and how they wanted to win. Look, it's in a giant double bottom here. I mean, do you see this? You see this, right? Like, that's just its starting point is 222. And then it's got this leg to the upside. And it could get to $4 by December. Aerodrome, I mean, that would be an amazing feat. Such a pump. I see it headed somewhere to $4, right? Maybe, I don't know if it could hit 20. I believe 20 is possible. We'll go one stop at a time, though. I see $4 in December, and then we'll go from there. Now, we're going to need a super cycle for that. I don't want to be that guy. You know, right now, let's slow down at 430. Let's take a look at Caspa. It's been a long time, right? Where are my Caspa people at? Where are my Caspa people at, man? Caspa had a nice little pump. We thought it was going to get that extra love. There was talks about, you know, KRC20 was bugging out. Everyone was like, yeah. And then just not so much again, right? Made this rounded top. Look at that shoulder, head, right shoulder did come down like it suggested it would. Still has this beautiful uptrend that it's in. And it's near the trend line, thank the heavens, right? And then so here you go. I mean, it's getting tight in two trends, and it's going to have to pick one sooner than later. The whole market looks more bullish. You'd think it would have to take Caspa with it. But it's been a controversial coin recently, even inside of its own community. You know, people getting away from the tech, and, you know, but anyway, it's okay. I'd rather just leave it alone because I own Caspa, right? I'm not real, though. I'll talk about it all, even if it hurts my bags. Because it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, we get to 18 cent. You think you would probably want to... I mean, it's been a long time, and we've hit 20 cents numerous times. Shout out to After Hours Investing. He sold that the perfect time. I probably should have, too, with you. Would have been awesome. Could have moved on, put it in something else by now. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I like Caspa. Look for it to get tight. If the market's going to rip, 100% gains are coming for Caspa, right? I'm asking you over and over again, what about Cardano? God bless you, Seb. Ken, thank you. Send in a super chat, Ken. Yeah, it's just not right to the people that do that. Yeah, so I got a bunch of super chats to go over. So if I just jumped on your Cardano, how rude that, you know. Sam, can you take a look at GROK chain? Let's take a look at GROK. Now, I've never heard of GROK chain. I only know GROK. So I think this is the coin you're talking about, though, right? I've never heard of GROK chain, though. I want to be on the record there saying I don't know what GROK chain is. GROK was hot when it was hot. When it first came out, people thought it was cool, right? It ran up. Now it's kind of the bottom of the barrel. It's a meme without a name, you know. It's a meme without a date. I don't know. To me, it's got a triple bottom. It's trying to break out. It's got to break above the 4-hour 200 moving average before anything can happen. See, that's my go-to. So, I would just look for this coin to get above the 200. Connect with the 21, and then maybe it can start its way. It's somewhat of a double bottom. Say almost every coin can hit, but this market's different. There's so many different narratives that sparked at different times, and there's people caught up in different spaces in their liquidity. And a lot of people gave up on these older coins. You've got a bit of a double bottom, though. It should end up somewhere up here sooner than later. I'm all set, though. And I don't even know if that's the coin you're talking about. I don't know what GROK chain is. Let's take a look at Solana. Sol, we talked about Sol breaking out here at about 168, and Sol did that, back to 180. And I see Sol just kind of meandering around as it gets more market share, doing its thing, getting tight, and then breaking out of this bigger channel. Only a matter of time for Sol, that cup and handle, so it comes up, maybe gets tight. It could have a little tighter trajectory in here. It may not have to come all the way back down here. But I see Sol headed to 280, 264. That is the next target for Sol. And I believe it can get there sooner than later. Solana, baby, Solana. Hey, Sammy, appreciate you, brother. Can you chart PTCG for me? And you could keep for another beautiful person that deserves it. Shout out to Koondog. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Koondog, you didn't win, though. So I don't think you can tell someone that it's funny. But God bless you, man. I appreciate it. You're funny. PTGC. Is this on the NASDAQ? Or is this a coin? PTGC Pimcoin return? I don't know what this is, man. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'll go to Dex Screener and then I'm moving on. The Grays. Oh, yeah, the Grays. Yeah. I remember this one now. Sorry. Yeah, the Pulse Chain. Honestly, wow, the last time we looked at it, looked like a good pump. Did a dolphin dip, but now, I mean, whenever I see these, all the memes love these. I don't know, it's just, and I usually don't use indicators on these memes, and I mean, that thing looks like it's going to pump. So you do whatever makes you happy, but like, I'd say 80% of memes that I see that get in this flag, they do the damage. It's got the market cap, it's got a buzz. It's on Pulse Chain. Pulse has been doing good. Bit of a double bottom there. I see this thing going up 93% to 00104. And I'm not a financial advisor if that, that's what I see happening on my system, but who knows? Could look at Litecoin, please, says Il Dramatics. Thank you, Il Dramatics. God bless you. Thank you so much. We'll take a look at Litecoin. LTC here. ZBCN, keep that alert on ZBCN. Don't forget about ZBCN. Remember, we never left. Everyone else left. We never left the party. So when they come back and we have 5,000 people on the stream's bugging out. We're at 100,000 subs and more, and everyone's freaking out over crypto. We can say that we never decided that we didn't leave the trading group. We didn't get sour. We didn't get liquidated. We didn't go the wrong way, right? Black Hole, the deep book of Avalanche. Black hole on MEXC. I mean, it's fallen to a black hole there. I don't know what to tell you. It's so new on MEXC. We'll look at it here. I'll put that C where it needs to go. Black hole on Avalanche. $81 million market cap. I mean, it got pummeled to the ground. I don't know why. Insiders sold it off. I'd let, see if it could make some type of double bottom, rounded bottom, find its edge. Right now, that thing's in a hole. I'm happy I don't have anything to do with that coin. Sorry to say. Okay, it looks like it's in a black hole. No offense. Let's take a look at RSC, USDT, research coin on CoinEx. I'm not trying to be rude to you, too. God bless you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I never want to come off as crass. I just, the chart looked horrible, right? Yeah. This coin's new. Let's take a look. RSC. On KKEX, on Weeks, on CoinEx, research coin. CoinEx actually has access to some of the smallest coins of the game. I do have a CoinEx referral that, I don't even know, but every once in a while I buy a coin on CoinEx randomly. It's like a little tiny coin that nobody else can find. This is good. It's on the daily above the 200 moving average, right? That means it's been released from the doldrums. It just needs to consolidate, and now it can break on up to the next target. 131 looks likely for RSC. Just joined the Lifer group. Yeah, baby. Vincenzo in the house. Didn't even pay for it all for profits that are because of your teaching, brother. Yep. That's what I tell people. I said, you can come to the live stream, make enough money to join the group. I say that all the time. Just join the Lifer. Vincenzo in the house, thank you. Didn't even pay for it all from the profits that are because of your teaching. See, he learned what I taught him. Then he paid for the group to, it's amazing. Then he gets now he gets more calls, more knowledge, and he gets to be around a bunch of people that he likes to be around. He gets to share trading information and go deep into the trading world. I mean, my trading group is the door to so many other openings that can create a whole difference in your life and really, really explode. So, yeah. This is the place to be, man. Thank you so much for all the super chats. You people are amazing. Can we look at render? Looks to be flagging nicely above the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. And we got so many people that know my sauce and that are all around the world watching the sauce. That's key. Let's take a look at render here on MEXC. I like it in that double bottom, cup and handle there, as you can see. It seems like it's just getting above that 200 moving average, though. One thing that threw me off, though, watch it on Binance here. Okay. So I just wanted to see my moving averages, not draw a random line on the right side of the screen. Okay, so here we go. So it's fighting the 200 moving average there on the daily, right? That's going to be its resistance, but you can see it's clearly getting super tight, like a lot of coins are. They want to break out like it's enough. They've been down for so long. Altcoins just, is it ever going to be their time to shine? Every time we've got a little bit of a season, it wasn't full, right? It just was like just a little bit of a touch, and then we were gone. You know, we got this uptrend now. To me, this is the flag you're in. If I delete everything, you're in this tight flag here. Sorry. No, I don't. I just want to sneeze. Can we get all the way up here to about 581 is the target there? 580. Resistance at 467. $4. A bounce off 331. Dang. Jupiter, please. Mom, Amit, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for being here. God bless everybody here on the live. I mean, that looks like it could break out, right? I agree with you. Getting tighter and head up to $5.83. Let's just get back into the regular chat. God bless everyone here that's in the chat hanging out with the lifer. Jupiter, please. Let's take a look at Jupe. Whenever Jupe gets to $1, that's when we know the market's healthy again. When Jupe hits $1, all coins are like, yes, like it's time. When Jupe isn't $1, then we know we have to wait for Jupe to hit $1. It's just kind of this game that Jupe plays. Where is Jupe? The high recently was 67. Out this flag that we called. Why? Because it was above the 200, touching the 21-day moving average. Same sauce over and over again. I just look for that and take it when I can. I can go over 1,000 coins and overtake the ones that look like that. Really simple. Once you find your strategy, you whittle down to what fits your strategy, not everyone else just trades the market and goes all over the place. I have a strategy and waits for the market to fit my strategy. Look, there's your kind of cup with a handle there. It does look like it's going to take its time. Shoulder, kind of head, right shoulder side, and then break out. I look for it to go sideways. Eventually, it is headed up, though, to 94 cents. And I own it, so I'm bullish on it. Aloha from Hawaii. R. Gonzo 088. Thanks for what you do. I think Cardano is about to break $1. Plus, if we close it daily above 85 cents, we can take a look. Let me know what you think. God bless. Shout out to my man. Let's take a look at Cardano. I've been holding Cardano since 2 cents. I've met Charles Hockinson in person. I've also talked to him 3 times. He also hit me up on my birthday. There was a Spaces I got to join on my birthday about 2 years ago. And Charles was on the Spaces. Wished me a happy birthday. We had a little banter about the Boston Bruins and his Colorado Rockies. Had a good time. Me and Charles go back, man. There's actually a video of me and Charles hanging out. It's pretty funny. On YouTube somewhere from like a long time ago. I think I met him in, I'm going to have to say 2018 is when the video was dated. I'll dig it up. Me and Charles hanging out. So, getting tighter in the zone here. Yeah, Cardano does look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, breakout coming. We're already in a long there at 68 cents. So, yeah. And I see Cardano headed up all the way to, I'm going to extend that. Yeah, that target should go higher. We're looking for $1.72 Cardano. Let's go, baby, on the next big leg. Lifer has the maddest short-term predictions, but I love it. I don't know what that means. Omar, we love you, man. Thank you. The maddest? What is the maddest? I'm still 30x in grass now from 73 cents. That's crazy. God bless you, brother. Let's take a look at grass for you. See what's just going to... I'm curious to see where you're at in there. I mean, you seem like you picked the bottom there, Claw. And you're clawing your way back to the upside, no pun intended. Vegas Claw's the type of guy to eat a lobster and say sorry to the claw. Sorry, guy, I don't mean to do that to you. Can we get all... Hey, quiet down over there. Hey, so can we keep it going? I mean, grass looks nice. Look at this. See this tight? I mean, everything's in this tight flag. Like, all altcoins are just going to bling. Like, the whole market wants to explode. Things are looking good. Did you watch my macro technical analysis video that I put out every single time? All right. Someone keeps begging for turbo like it's the end of their life. We went over it earlier today, I believe. You can look at the turbo. It's not going to change much from my last update. Let's look at turbo. I mean, everything's in this same flag. You see it? Like almost every coin. Like we just drew this on grass. So it looks like we may get an explosion here of the altcoins. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. It's about to let go. And again, we were telling you how I load up and where, what to... Ah, man, this has been a long time coming. So we talked about Bitcoin dominance, and it did come back, but the bearish retest. We want to see this bearish retest. It continue down, baby, down, down, down. Don't take me down, down, down. And there you go, right? And it's so funny. Today, the trade looked a little sketchy for a second. But I realized that, I stuck with Shania. And Shania told me, man, that you're still the one. You're still the one I traded. You're still the trade I loved. No, but the trade stayed true to me. And I stayed in that trade. I said, you're still the one. It was so funny, right? This trade is still the one, I said. This trade is still the one, right? I dedicate this song to this trade. It's still the one, right? Because for a second, it looked sketchy. Like we were at this beautiful flag. Let me just talk about it. So I called out this flag earlier today with the stop loss. We were going for the gusto, 121.5. At least 120K, 119, I'll take it. And they dolphin dipped once with the stop loss there, right? And so I figured, okay. Then they did it again. Then they made a head and shoulder pattern that looked pretty sketchy. There was my stop loss. I was like, oh, man. Are they going to come and get me now? They tried to come get me halfway, ripped it back up, dipped it again, ripped it back up again, then decided to start pumping the price action. And at that point, I said, you're still the one. You know what I mean? You try to stop me, you try to kick me out, but you are still the one, baby. You're still the one. And then we got the pump, and then I started the stream, and now here we are together at 9:15 at night, and Bitcoin's 119.115. We sold like 119.3 or 119.390 or something, 350. We hooked it up, and we got out of a trade that we had been in for a while underwater. Unbelievable. So we're looking for Bitcoin dominance to continue to collapse and send altcoins on a feverish pump to the upside tonight. And look at Ethereum now up $1,000 on the trade. It's turning into a monster night. God bless anyone that jumped on into the trade that when I did there, that 422 only needed $50 to make 1,000 over here. Ethereum doing damage. You actually gotta love it, baby. And where was my entry right there at about 4233, 4227 or something? Wait, no. Hold on. This thing is cooking. Cooking, baby, cooking. No. Hold on. No, I don't want to. I got to get something on the board, though. Hold on. I'm confused here. I don't. There it is. Sorry. There it is. Sorry. I was like, why wasn't it like... So, I want to be at... Give me a number, baby. Give me a number. Sorry, I'm getting old over there. I shouldn't say that, right? Honestly, man, I'm about to take gains right now. Make a G real fast. Like, why not? Like, just keep taking gains out these coins. It's Sunday night, too. So, look, I realized $800 in profit right there. And took some gains. You're like, but it's going to pump. It's going up. I like to sell into the pump. You know what I mean? Honestly, that is breaking out, though, and it's looking pretty nice. But I was in some heavy swing. I mean, I made $800 in about an hour. Less than an hour. I'd like to see this come back down one more time. Maybe it doesn't, though. Maybe it just... I mean, altcoins look like it broke out. And like it's on its way to the upside here. You can kind of get in the same trade at Chase. I see more coming now in FOMO. It's funny, you get out and then you FOMO, right? You got to learn how to quell those emotions and be happy with the gains. But that thing looks, yeah. And I just sold like 42.80. Let's take a look at like the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour looks like it's just getting started. It's near the 21 and it's looking nice. The 4 hour too says it's just, the stochastics are saying, hey, I'm just getting ready to go on a massive tear to the upside. I'm just addicted to paying the trader, you know what I mean? So, like, but that looks like it could do some serious damage. Let me take a look at the daily. Daily pumped a little bit for the 21, but it could continue one more up. Like, but yeah, that gapped up pretty far. So that, you know, it does tell me there could be some more coming here. Technically, you can even still keep it in a flag, you know, like this. I feel like it broke out already, but I'd like to see if it could come back down to the bottom of the channel one more time. Kind of had a head and shoulder that it defied, right? Sunday nights are sketchy to me too. Like, I don't like going to bed. I usually don't. I mean, this night looks a little different. It looks like the beginning of the bull run. Front running the, you know, the rate hike and all that. But I don't like going to bed with like 150 large, you know what I mean, open position. It can get me going a little bit. This does look like we can get back to what, 4,4664. Well, man, I just took what? You know, a nice $3,000 in profits. 4148. Sunday night too, man. Feeling like Disco Dave over here. Disco Dave. I don't even know who Disco Dave is. I just made that up. It's just funny to me. Oh, what happened? We got unresponsive over here. Now we get back into action. Tell everybody about your wins on Ethereum over there. Let them know. It looks like there's more gains coming, though. It's good to secure a bag if you know how to get back in. Could also give it, I'm only give half of it back. Looks bullish to me, though, so I'm back in to see where this thing could go. All right? The night is young, and I'm probably up all night. Let's take a look at what's happening here. The gold trade took a turn to the dumpy. Interesting. Look at the NASDAQ trade, though. We talked about this. This looks like it's about to do some damage. So let's talk about the NASDAQ. And I haven't made a NASDAQ trade in a while. This thing could start to pump following this Bitcoin move here. Right? It's showing signs of a big pump. And, you know, I can get stopped out on this one because we've been doing good on it. So we've won 16 of 21 trades. So I'm okay with that. So this would be my nasty NASDAQ trade. The last one I gave hit beautifully. So the target would be 25,162. I believe a new all-time high. Stop loss 23,353. saying that we're just going to go on some crazy tear tomorrow as the dollar dips, risk on assets start to pump, and people get that FOMO. 280 for 1,000. It's a beautiful trade. We can risk a little more. 322 for 1,100. All right. And we can open that long here on BTCC. This exchange has been open for 14 years. All right. You've been able to trade Bitcoin, the NASDAQ, all these different options here for a long, long time. And you got to absolutely love it. And I'll get into the trade here on this limit order. It'll fly me in when the time is right. Let that thing bake. But that's my trade right there on the NASDAQ. So I just gave you a live trade on the NASDAQ. I've been trading the NASDAQ for the last, 40, 50 days here on the stream. Multiple times in the morning, at night, you name it. Just kind of giving you the NASDAQ skitty. So we're paying the trader. We're making it through. Let's take a look. But it is a sketchy night. Do we take a nasty dump down to 116? Is it all euphoria right now and no follow-up? Is it good to just bail out for the night and let this thing dump? Take your gains and walk away. This BOOKMAP suggests we're going to get a nasty dump back down to 116, and this is just the top of the liquidity. We may come back down. I'm in the middle on it all. Do I close all trades and just call it a night? Does Bitcoin come back down? It looks like, no matter what Bitcoin does, it looks like Ethereum could continue to pump no matter what with this Bitcoin dominance. So I would definitely watch your altcoins. They look like they're going to soar, even if they pull back a little bit. But man, what a crazy day it is to be alive, right? I mean, this is insanity. Let's take a look at Ethereum one last time from the weekly on down. So ETH, you got to say, fell back inside this bigger pattern. To me, this was the pattern. Then it faked out, broke back inside. Then it really did break out. So that's it. I mean, I can't. It's messy. It's not perfect, but that's what it is, right? And then this resistance became support at about $4,000 when we crossed it, and that's now, kind of all she wrote for Ethereum, right? Like, I mean, not all she wrote, but all she wrote for the bears. Like, this thing looks like it's going to start really making a bigger gain. Now, the daily's getting away from the 21, and that's just the one thing that I'm talking about. So it looks like we may get this pump here on the 4-hour. We have to be mindful that this one more leg, it actually has a pretty big leg up. So it feels like we get one more leg, somewhere up to 5,000, and then we're going to have to start some type of consolidation on the daily time frame. But this looks likely. And I'm long ETH, man. This looks like it's going to do some damage here tonight to the upside and continue up. So, yeah. Ethereum, baby, to the upside. Bang. So, what a day, man. We just sold that local top for Bitcoin in front of you. It came back down after the sell. Looks like there's some bearish divvy involved in the 1 hour. Looks like Bitcoin may be giving some liquidity back to the altcoins. Bitcoin dips back down to 117. Ethereum continues to pump. Bitcoin dominance, and now we're starting to get the Bitcoin pumps with the Bitcoin giving money to the altcoins. With the altcoins selling back into Bitcoin, with the Bitcoin pumps, with the money. And this is the cycle that we're starting to see. This is what we want. This is really, really what a bull market starts creating. And we're getting into that motion. Now, anything could stop this. Anything could happen at any moment in time. Don't get, this is right now. I like what we're seeing. The momentum is going our way. We're going to be here tomorrow. We're going to be here every single day, 7 days a week, to get you through these charts. We're not going to stop. I don't disappear. I don't say one thing and then you say, what did he say? It's been years, weeks. I never came back to that. I come right back to what I said the day. Heck, I made calls on Saturday morning that I have to own up to on Saturday night. We did amazing this weekend. If you watched the stream this weekend and it was your first time, any first timers here on the stream on the weekend, like you had never seen the stream before and now you've come to the stream, I mean, you must have been blown away. This weekend was amazing. Put a 444 if you've never been to the stream before. Any new people here on the stream. My name's Sam Price. Go to cryptolifer.com to find out more about who I am. You don't have much time. So at the end of the stream, jump on in. I know. All right. Best. But the TA is spot on with Sammy. Shout out to Randy. God bless you. Yeah. Slippery all day, baby. Shout out to Vegas. Just messing around. Nitro gonna get me a gator. I'm new. You're funny. Reliable J. Shout out to Marlon Van de Clebone. Shout out to Georgie Harrow. Shout out to all the people. Shout out to my man, Go DZ Fighter 24, the winner. Sir, could you check on Brett? Came from Jason. God bless you. Thank you. ETH taking off. Yes, it is doing damage. Cheese to the upside here. Ethereum. Woo-wee. 42.95 for ETH doing damage. And look at this thing just ripping. It does have more liquidity to the downside, but it's got these nice bars all the way up to 4,500. Let's go ETH. And this market is just strong. That's a bullish retest right there. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing continues to pump. I still got a Bitcoin trade open on weeks. It's not over yet, baby. It's not over yet. It's all possible tonight. These are the days to be alive, my friends. This is why we work so hard. This is why we grind. This is why we do what we do every single day. So when we win, when everyone says you were lucky, when everyone says, oh, you know, you just got lucky, you got into crypto at the right time, you can laugh out loud and say, sure. And eat your ice cream. Shout out to Jorge Ortiz. Shout out to everyone out there. God bless you all. Thank you for jumping on in. Been watching the charts for 6 years nonstop. God bless you, man. Bellico X got more balls than a sheep. Yeah. Funny. Sunhome Vieira Maya. Amen, brother. Love you, Sam. You changed my life. Randy, you changed your own life. I was just part of it. God bless you for jumping on in, man. ETH just went on an absolute mission. ETH just went on an absolute mission. Hold on. We got to take a look at ETH, man. What is going on here with ETH? What is going on here with ETH? Nah, man. ETH is just pumping to the upside now. Going so big now. But look at that big pump. About to hit 4,300 bucks. Ethereum. This thing is gaining steam and gaining steam hard. 4,600 bucks could be coming. It will hit a resistance at 43,336. 43,336. Yeah. Just do it all-nighter. Yeah. In a perfect world. I can't do all-nighters because I got to be here every single day, man. You know what I mean? People do all-nighters, then you don't see them for a week. You know what I'm saying? So what does that do? I got to be consistent. I'm up all night. I won't be able to be a dad for my kids. I won't be able to, my wife, and I won't be able to be full of energy. You know what I mean? So I got to do all those things. Yeah, I said it, but I didn't say it. But I'm an alpha male, man. It is what it is. I can't hide that part of me. You know, I'm a savage. Shout out to everybody out there. God bless you all. And we love you. We thank you so much for jumping on into the live and being a part of something bigger than yourself. Blessed, baby, blessed. You're still the one. Shout out to anyone that took gains with the lifer. We love you. Yeah. Sam Lifer, please, could you check GFI? Next week is going to be epic. You said it. Sam is Sigma. You're funny. Silverback Sammy. Yep. Wow, this guy keeps throwing GFI. He's hot on GFI. Bitcoin dominance letting go. Looks like these altcoins are going to get the love tonight that we've been asking and waiting for a long, long time. Wow, they took these coins to the ground, huh? GFI, like, they took RWA and made nobody want to pay attention. It's finally trying to do its higher low. It's got a bit of an Adam and Eve. It's got to get above the 4-hour 200 moving average. You know, the same story. I hold this coin still. You know, sad to say it was supposed to be hot RWA narrative, but we never really got that. It has an Adam and Eve. I got faith it can come back up. I'm not selling. Let's see where it can go, baby. Sammy chat room, day one. Sammy chat room, day one day. I don't know what that means, but God bless you. Man, we pumping in the trades have been fire. Shout out to Jason Casper in the house. That crypto YouTuber John has his whole crew dumped GFI last week. So weird, man. That dude's a weirdo, man. I'm sorry. I got to say it. I shouldn't be shots fired, but like, I can't love everybody in the space. Some of these people are strange. God bless everybody here on the live. Reminds me of Michael Douglas falling down. ESP with glasses. Funny. Weekly candle close. Yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Jason Casper in the house. My buddy. Check out Jason Casper. He streams all the time. Teaches you all sorts of awesome stuff. It'll blow your mind, honestly. I would like to say he's consistent as me, but I just can't say that. Because he does take a day off here and there. I have not in years. But it doesn't mean he's not. He is as consistent as me, but he's not as consistent as me. I don't know how to put it. I'm the definition of a... Nah, I love you, man. You funny, man. Shots fired. I am the most consistent YouTuber, maybe even in any genre, like more than in just cryptocurrency. And that's why we win the belt, the technical analysis of 2024, 2025. In Vegas, baby. Holding it down. Somebody said Sam will smoke, Jason. You guys are funny, man. I love y'all, man. Yeah, it's just friendly fire. He's my buddy, man. God bless him, man. But he's got the googly eyes. I know you guys are funny, man. Flex, Sammy, flex. Yeah, back to ETH. I mean, we can have a chat room day one of the... I meant if we could have a chat room day one of these days. Yeah. I take weeks off. I'm definitely not on your level. That's why you're headed to 1 million subs fast. I don't know, man. You're going to go to 1 subs quicker than me, dude. I don't know. I disagree. I don't know if I can keep it up. I don't know if I can do another 5 years like I did, bro. You know what I'm saying? So maybe. I go one day. I'm like you, brother. I pray to God and see if we can make it one day at a time, and we go from there. All right. Bitcoin doing damage. Did you see that candle out of nowhere? Bitcoin just ripped to the upside. Said, no way, I'm going for it. And so did ETH. Wow, $4,300 Ethereum. Just absolutely taking the cake now. And taking names and kicking bot, man. ETH about to rip to $4,600 an ounce. I love saying that. And Bitcoin, this Bitcoin trade starting to rip now. More gains coming in tonight. Oof, 119,000 for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at BTC. It's getting hot and heavy here. And they exited the long finally got out of the long. The bot said, I'm out. I'm using this place to get out of my final. Wow. 1, 2, 3. So it had another. It had 1, 2, 3. It had 2, say, $18,000 safety orders. I went hard on this one. And I told you, I'll show you the results in a second here. Bitcoin doing damage on a Sunday night. Ethereum doing damage. Bitcoin, not 119,700. Man. And that's going to be, to me, kind of unsustainable. Like, I'm starting to see us gap away from the 21-day moving average. And that's usually when you just like, I don't know if that's a sustainable move tonight. I like to sell into these pumps. Especially when we have some bear div there. Let me take a look. I mean, that was the initial flag, right, that I wanted here, too. And you hit the measured move, you're going to gap from that 21. I like to sell into this. I mean, maybe we go to 121,000 tonight, but man, like, you're getting into a resistance. In one more leg up, maybe to my $122,000 level, right? We'll move the stop loss to break even at this point. And now, wow, we're about to take profits in this trade now. Instead of being almost a $4,000 stream, this is insane. I didn't expect to make $4,000 Sunday afternoon. Like, I almost want to short it. We're going to pump. No, we're going to dump. We're going to pump. No, we're going to dump. We're going to pump. No, we're going to dump. We're going to pump. I can't do, that's my best Jason Casper, bro. We're going to pump. No, we're going to dump. Jason, where you at, man? Jump on the stream. Let's do the pump song together. Grab your plunger. Let's go. Let's get in motion. Yeah, that's too far for the 21-day moving average. That has to come back down. I'm taking profits there. Even if it continues to rip, so be it. I'll get back in another trade. Bang, I just sold 119,692. for profits. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And just this is why people that are afraid to trade. See, I use trading to actually pay myself. Other people use trading to go up and down like it's a merry-go-round. Like they like to go up, they like to go back down. They never like to get paid, though. You know what I mean? They just like to pay for the ride. They like to pay for the fee. All right. I love the lifer version of the Pump song. Thank you, man. I've been working on it. You can tell I've been watching, right? You're the only YouTuber I might watch once in a while. Like my stream ends and then you pop on and I'm watching and I watch you. I don't have a lot of time though, and I burn my eyes out doing my own streams, and I have to I'm losing my eyesight. It's getting worse. I don't want to tell anyone, but it's getting worse. So I try to my wife's always like, manage your screen time, Sam, please. You had a lot of screen time today. Watch your eyes. And I'm always like, yeah. Where's the stop loss? There is no stop loss. I mean, it's so stupid. I love you, man. I love you like a brother. No one streams as much as I do like you do. You, Crypto Face, like you guys are my... I just feel, a brothership with the people that go hard on YouTube like we do for crypto. It's a different type of vibe. Like other people don't get us. Other YouTubers don't really get us, right? They don't understand the whole crypto YouTube thing. And then trading in general is a whole new beast. It's a whole new thing. Like people don't fully get what we're doing here. It's niche. We're very niche. And so I think there's definitely a closeness between us all that do it. Tom Crown, me, you. And there's not many of us. There's five big boys in all of crypto now, man, that stream on a regular basis. Like you, me, Tom Crown. You, me, Tom Crown, Tito. I haven't seen Tito in a while. He probably still streams, but he doesn't really do crypto. He does like the NASDAQ and stuff. He probably still streams. I haven't watched him in a while, though. I don't know. Jason Cameron, and he kind of started making recorded videos. All right. There's like 6 of us, man. And Crown, remember? And Crown. Eric Crown. So Eric Crown, Jason, right? Jordan Cameron, right? Tom Crown, Tito, like Crypto Banter, like maybe 7. Crypto Jeb. That's it, man. Mitch Ray. You know what I'm saying? And in total, on the Crypto Face, but people that go every single day and do a live, you know what I mean? Mitch Ray is who's inspired me to do what I do for a living. It's Mitch Ray. I met him and I said, Mitch, man, you're the reason I do this. I saw you getting super chats one day in your living room and I said, man, I want that life. I think that's cool. I said, that looks official. Like you're getting paid from your house. People are throwing money at you, man. And he said, I'm proud of you. He shook my hand and was like, I'm proud of you, man. He came to my party and told me he was proud of me. Someone that I used to watch on YouTube before I even had a YouTube channel. He had like 30,000 subs. I have surpassed his channel now, which is crazy. I never thought I would. But man, isn't that crazy, man? Yeah, pretty nuts. Shout out to all the beautiful people here. Underground Crypto. I'm just starting my journey. Amen. Hey, it starts 5 years from now. See if you're around. If you're around, then you'll be one of the people in the circle. Shout out to Jorge. You're making me into the person I want to be. You have been hanging, and you have been hanging my mentality. Yeah, exactly. Yo, I got to change. Yeah, have been changing my mentality. Because you just need someone to make you realize how special you are. And that you've been putting yourself down a bit, and we've been negatively talking to ourselves a lot. We need someone to tell ourselves that we don't need to be doing that anymore. Enough is enough. We deserve the best for ourselves. We deserve to love ourselves, man. Too many of us have been putting ourselves down because we have been around people that were putting themselves down, and we learned to put ourselves down. And that came with finances. It came with everything. We didn't think we could make it in money. We didn't think we could make it in love. We didn't think we could make it in relationship. We put ourselves down everywhere. And it's just not the case. You're meant for greatness. You're meant for unbelievable, you're meant for just a wonderful life. You are. And anyone that doesn't think that, you should get away from them. If you're not around someone that believes you're not meant for greatness, get away from them, because you are. Every single one of you right here is meant to be amazing, is meant to change the world, is meant to do something so big, so huge that even you can't believe you're going to do it. Everybody in here, I believe that's what you're here. You got brought to this channel because you're being told that it's your time to shine. You're done living that regular life. I used to be in a cubicle, everybody. Now I hit the mic. Whenever I got, 2 times a day, every day, we make it happen. Look at this guy. He said he joined a week ago and already made triple what I paid for the quarter lifer. Loving the knowledge and on the road to $1 million. He paid for the quarterly. So if you go to cryptolifer.com, it's a perfect time to shill my services. But if you go to cryptolifer.com and you hit the subscribe button, you can pay for the monthly, the quarterly, or the annual subscription. He paid for the quarterly. He said in under a month. He said a month ago. He said, no, in under a week. Just joined under a week ago. Already made triple what I paid for the quarterly lifer. Loving the knowledge on the road to $1 million, man. Look at that. He paid $270. Already made triple. With the knowledge given. There's so much knowledge in here. If you can, it's awesome, man. MetaFox is DGen. We'll look at it possibly. Let's see if DJI 6930 is getting any of this love right now. Or if it's still kind of slumping around. Remember Ava AI? I think it got some pump today. Speaking of the old AI, Leia AI, I still own these coins too, which is crazy. Once I'm in, I'll believe it until the end of the rally. And we never finished the rally. Look at that. Big balls, big goals. That's kind of funny. Let's take a look here at DJI 6930. I'm in this coin. One of the few. Wow, back to 29? Come on, baby. Finally, a sign of a green, though. That is probably the perfect buy right now, honestly, at 0.2. Like, most people would never have the guts. Nice place to grab a little bit. And it's actually spot on MEXC right now. Bitcoin looks like it's just not going to stop. It's kind of getting crazy here. Looks like it's just going to go to the target and continue to take names and kick butt. I don't know, just not taking profits at resistance there, getting away from the 21. I feel like I'm starting to breathe the FOMO bag, and I can't be that guy, I got to pay the trader into the green. Tomorrow's another day. There will be another trade. It goes to 140 in a second, and I'm like, man. Made $4,000 in the crib. Couple hours. Short work. If we're bearish, this will break down. If we're bullish, this will break out. Obviously. No, but it's the 1 minute, so it'll tell us in the next 10 minutes, and that will give us kind of what's likely going to happen to the bigger time frames in the next 2-3 hours. So the 1 hour is a key for where we could be going, right? I'm going to full port this to go. No, I'm still only 270 for 1,000. If it's going to go, it's going to go, baby. Yeah. DJI Sammy G Money in the house. God bless you, man. Sam, when are we getting this lounge? Anytime soon, brother. Anytime soon. Sam Pants, no stop loss. I mean, I feel like scalping this now. Now I'm scalping the 1 minute. Come on, baby. What are you doing to me? All right, I'm in the trade. I'm scalping the 1 minute here. See if we get this pump. High risk, high reward. Don't do what you see here on YouTube ever. Hold up. All right, I just want to I thought the risk was way too high for a second here. I'm not liking it. Not liking it. You got a wick right there. Or it's kind of an Adam and Eve double top. Could be the end of the night. Could be the bounce. Right here is the call. We get the bounce. There's a chance this thing rips. It falls over. It kind of slumps over for the night. Stop me out so we can end this madness. Chainlink absolutely doing damage to the upside, right? Yep. We had that little flag for Chainlink this morning on the 5-minute time frame, 15-minute, right here. It went crazy, but it definitely did eventually pump, and then you got kind of this cooking. I see Chainlink hitting 23. So they held the... They did not just snipe me. What the... I got sniped. It's all right. It was like $100. I feel chasey, so I'm letting it chill. When is Sam going to sleep? Never. Link Long is printing. It is, though. XRP, TARS AI, everything doing damage. It's impossible to run a trading group in these times. It's absolutely insane. Shout out to everybody here. Please subscribe to the channel on our way to 100,000 subscribers. It's a perfect time to plug the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. I'd be so grateful for you for jumping on in. Someone sent a super chat for XCN. Dude, this thing may really start to bubble again, man. Oh, man. All right, I'm going in win or lose on this one. Take me, baby. I'm not looking. I either win or I lose. I'm not looking at it. We'll come back later. Lurkers, subscribe now. Subscribe to the channel. 100,000 subs, baby. Let's go. This is the most energetic, amazing, fun-packed, educational, gains-filled stream in the game, baby. Sam Price, the crypto lifer. You have never seen a stream like this. You've never been a part of something like this. This is not your average YouTube channel. Every single day without a day off, baby. We got you. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for being a part of something bigger than yourself. Hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. 99,300 subs and counting. We're continuing to pump, baby. The algorithm is going. And everybody, please subscribe to the channel on our way to 100,000 subscribers. I know we could do it, baby. I know we could do it. On our way to 100,000 subs and counting. I started this channel in 2019. Look at my first year. Nobody gave a dang. I put in more work. I never stopped day in and day out. This is no days off since 2021. Not one day off. Please subscribe to the channel. Keep it pushing. We're about to hit 99.5, and 99.5, man, is getting so dang close to 100K, baby. Gonna get that plaque, man. I've had a goal for 100K for so long. I'm gonna get it. I ain't gonna get it, baby. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Every single day. People, man, there's nothing. I was in the road. People cut me off. I kept my composure. You know what I mean? My house right now is in shambles. I have 40 grand worth of water damage. There's fans all through my house right now. They're drilling holes in the wall. They're ripping out cabinets. The floors are all over the place. My living room's in the dining room. My dining room's in the living room. It's a mess out there. And you know what? It's just material things. I don't give a damn because I got the lifers. I got the community. I got what so many people will never, ever understand. So you can take the house. You can take the car. You can take the caddy. You can take the rollie. I got the lifers, baby. I'm full of something. I got the testimonials, the lifers, the lives I've changed, the people that have looked me deep in the face and said, you've changed my life, Sam. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of something bigger than yourself. Every single day, no days off. It does not matter. We push, push. And nobody's going to be there for you. Nobody hears your tears, man. There's nobody to cry to, my friends. It just doesn't matter. They don't care. Nobody cares. Never have, never will. All right? God bless everybody here on the stream. Thank you for being amazing. Bang, bang, bang. A forced remodel, I know, right? Michael Pa has to show up soon. I know. Where's Michael Pa when you need him? Back against the wind, man. Always, man. Always. It's always pushing me forward. My sail is open and collecting wind, baby. We are flying at the speed of light. Bitcoin dipping. Not looking good. Looking like it's going to... Sunday nights are tough. If we pump tonight, I'd be surprised. But something is brewing tonight, too. So you never know. It's worth it to be a little... For me, I feel like it's worth it to be a little risky here and see if this flag could do damage to the upside. If you're just coming into the stream, I'm live trading this flag right now with a stop below that wick, seeing if we can get back to 120,400 before the night ends here. You're getting me so G'd up right now, baby. Hey, man, I went after my dreams. I used to be in a cubicle. I said, I'm going to do something different with my life. Then I got the car of my dreams, the house of my dreams, the life of my dreams. I got the kids I've always wanted. Man, life is good. I got the people that work for my company in a way that I never thought possible. It's amazing what we got going on here. You know what I'm saying? The security of the gate, it's just everything is beautiful, man. And I got God on my side, man. And that's the number one thing that matters the most, is I got God on my side. And I know that if I strayed from God and I strayed from my family, I will lose everything. I will lose everything. And so I can't do that. And I saw people that made the mistakes before me. And I've seen it in my industry. I've seen what happens to famous people and people that get big and too big for their britches. And I don't want that to happen to me, man. So I cling to God. I stay away from alcohol and drugs, because I know those are the things that are going to take me from my family. And those are the things that are going to take me away. So you keep it simple, keep it real. How have I been successful for the last 4 years, 5 years straight, everybody? One of the best channels in the game, one of the best trading groups. How have we done it? By maintaining every single day, man. By believing that God is the number one. By never getting too big, that you're bigger than God, man. That's when things change. You see what I'm saying? You got to believe in yourself. And you believe in yourself with the power of God, man. In my humble opinion. And I believe that there's so many beautiful people out there that are willing to send love into my life and change my life forever. So 100%, man. I just... When you fall the right way, you know there's other people doing that too, so you know you're going to run into them. When you're falling the wrong way, you think most people are doing that, so you're going to run into them. How you live creates the people in your life. How you live creates the philosophy of how you see the world. I used to live both ways. Now I live more positive, and I see the world more positively. Think about it. A guy that believes there's people that are out there to help him, and he walks into a coffee shop and there's 20 people in there. Is he going to talk? Yeah, he's probably, because he believes there's good people out there, so why wouldn't he talk to the community? A guy that thinks everyone sucks and there's not many good people, is he going to open up his mouth in the local? Probably not. He's not going to meet anybody. Why? Because what's the point? He doesn't think it's worth it. So who do you think is going to meet more people? Who do you think is going to have a bigger network? Who do you think is going to have someone that's going to be, oh yeah, by the way, I have a tractor of that size. I can come by tomorrow and help you out. Who do you think is going to get that act and rand of kindness? The person that's more outgoing, that's talking to people, that's believing that people are there. Your philosophy will create what's happening around you. 100%. Your mind is creating your reality 100%. If you're in a job you don't like, it's your fault. If you have a boss that's treating you like crap, it's your fault. Like, let's get real here. We all think we're in some situation we can't change. You're not a tree, Jim Rohn used to tell me. You're not a tree, man. You can get up and move, dude. Like, human beings get to this thought process that we get quote-unquote stuck. We can't get out of our own way. We stay stuck. Right? Everything is mental. This trading game is mental. These altcoins are mental. Bitcoin dominance, it's all mental. You got to push through. That's why working out, having discipline, getting the right chemicals in the brain moving is part of the journey, is part of success. Successful people, they wake up early, they work out every day, they all do the same dang thing, man. It's so obvious. They use red light therapy. They find all these new technologies to better themselves. They sleep well, they eat well. Successful people follow a very similar routine. The workouts may be slightly different. The recipes may not be identical. But you'll find it's, less acidic food, more water, you know what I'm saying? Fruits, vegetables, steaks. I always tell everyone one ingredient. What are you eating? Today, look at what you ate today. I ate a steak, I ate this. What was in it? One ingredient. Steak and asparagus. Like if you ate that, think about it. The steak had one ingredient, asparagus had one ingredient. And a lemon water on the side. And don't drink a lot of water while you're eating, I learned. Because it ruins your stomach acid and that gives you indigestion. Let your stomach acid, don't dilute your stomach acid while you eat. These are things no one taught me. They always give you a drink while you eat, like you're supposed to drink and eat. So crazy, right? Everything is backwards, man. Look, that's an Adam and Eve double bottom now. Now we're all in, baby. Yeah, make another 1,000 here. Kitty up, baby. Kitty up. $120,000 Bitcoin. Why not? I mean, at this point. Right? I'm day 10. No nicotine. God bless you, brother. Keep going. One step at a time, man. Just 1 hour at a time. That's all you got to do. Shout out to Master Friend. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to Honklers. Shout out. I'm in with you on the 1 minute. Shout out to you, my friend, man. It's been an amazing stream. Master Friend, I come out here, wanted to look like you. I want to look like Friend, man. I want to look like my buddy Friend. With the nice short hair. I'm not putting you down. It doesn't sound right, but I actually think you look good. I do, man. You got good, sharp features. I love you. That sounded gay. I don't know, but hey, I'm comfortable with myself. If you watch your pets closely, a dog will only eat the food in the bowl, and then they might take a few sips when they get done. At least that's what my pet does. Exactly. They're not drinking and eating. Right? Friend docs. You're so funny, man. I was friend docs. I didn't say. Docs. How did I dox him? I said he had short hair. Sammy got the Russian with the Glock to... You're funny, man. You guys are funny, man. Pappy Max Levy, feeling good. Thanks for the pump up, Sam. God bless you, brother. Shout out to Adam Nash in the house. Shout out to Teddy Bear, Reliable J, Mr. Butters, Lewis Angel, Randy Alvis, and all the awesome people here that are streaming and kicking it with me and making the stream one of the greatest streams in the crypto space, man. And we know it. Nobody got a better stream than this. Come on, man. There's good streams out there, but this is just, there's nothing better than this. When we're on fire on a Saturday and Sunday night, there's something about this channel. There's something about the way it pumps. There's something about the way we do it, baby. Shout out to all the awesome people here on the live, though. Shout out to Casper, my man. Sammy gave the markets permission to pump tonight. I said it was okay, and I said let it open up. Let the Red Sea open up. No, it's so crazy. No. But seriously, what a pump, right? Sammy, is the stream size pump drunk confirmed? I'm stream drunk. You're funny, yeah. The Poutine Sunday. You guys are funny. Look at the pump we just got out of nowhere to 120,000, though. I mean, come on. We did it. We did it, yo. I'm mad, yo. We're going all the way to the target, yo. I just made $1,000. The best technical analysis. Nobody does it like this. My wife's gonna be like, "Why are you screaming? The kids are trying to sleep." It doesn't matter. Let's go. Nobody does it like this. Gosh dang it. Nobody does it like this. I'm going crazy. Ah! 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 What? Get out of here. Get out of here. You don't know what's good for my ear? I'll show you what's good for my ear. Give me a hug. I love you. Come here. I want them to see you in your little funny outfit. I want to see them. Wee! I'm rich, baby! I did? I'm so sorry. You hit me. You really hurt me, man. Damn, like.
I tapped you.
I don't know. You really hurt me. You injured me. I'm gonna call Health and Human Services at the company. I'm putting out a complaint. Oh my gosh, man. Yo, that was crazy. And it looks like it's just gonna keep going. Like, it just is nuts. This is pure insanity. Oh my God. We did it again. Again. Best TA in the game, man. Well, I've got the rolls, man. Sammy in surround sound. Sam is a national treasure. Protect this man at all costs. Yo, straight up, yo. Where's my Secret Service? I should have Secret Service. I help too many people in this world, man. That's why I'm really careful about where I go and what I do, because a lot of people depend on me, man. Dude, that's the fastest money you'll make in your life right there on this channel, man. Come on, man. We nailed that. Like, that was so hot. But it takes, you gotta have guts. Like, you gotta put the bait on the hook and throw the bait. You gotta throw the hook in the water, man. These people are shook ones, man. I ain't never scared, baby. How much money we make on the stream tonight? Let's go. And you know what? We don't have to apologize, man. We don't have to apologize. We make $1,000 in a minute. We don't have to apologize to anybody, man. We worked so hard for these skills. We can print money from our home. So what? I'm sorry. So it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Dude, the FOMO is so real right now. I'm actually getting scared because the FOMO is so real. It's too real. They actually stole the show from Ethereum. Bitcoin snatched the show back. Said, no. I'm going to take these. I want people to see what Bitcoin can do here. Wow, $120,000 Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Bro, when you started screaming, I was in the kitchen. I ran into my room to see the greenest Bitcoin candle. Dude, that was just crazy because I was in a state of like talking about like how we always get it in and how we have it, you know, and then it just started to run and I was just like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, tonight will be remembered. This was awesome, man. Where's Jason at, man? And this is why I don't take any time off, man. I never thought the stream was going to be like this tonight. I showed up watching a movie with the kids. I was a little in a daze there. Come up to the stream, new haircut. My house is in shambles. We got fans all over the place. No, it's crazy. It is crazy. Early morning here. This is the best wake-up action in the house. I mean, that was crazy. Now let's do our top-down analysis for Bitcoin. Now we really have to kind of talk about what just happened here for BTC and kind of break down what I see going on for the next, couple days. All right. So let's break it down. Bitcoin technically just broke out of weekly resistance. It is the highest weekly candle in the history of Bitcoin ever. There's never been a weekly candle this high in history of Bitcoin. I mean, it has on a wick. All right, fine. That one has been higher. But right now, if it closes as such, if this candle closes, it'll be the highest a candle ever closed for Bitcoin in history. And we would have to just bend to the idea that the rising wedge is breaking out. Like, that's it. There's no other way here. That's it. This is it. That is getting tight. That's about to make a move. And it's telling you that you could basically open up a weekly trade here right now. As crazy as this sounds, with a stop right here in this euphoria below these two wicks at 111.8 and aim for 173, 160, 150,000. Just, this is a viable trade. I'm going to put this out to the group right here. If you have a long schedule, if you're busy, the weekly is a really good time frame because it opens it up for you. You don't have to stare at it every single day. We should have 1,100. We should have hit 100,000 subs right now on that move. Like, come on, 120,700 and pumping. This thing isn't stopping. This ain't even done yet. I don't even know. That was insanity. Someone needs to clip that. I was out of my mind. I have now since calmed down. The euphoria has hit me, but dang. $1,000 in 2 minutes. I mean, geez Louise. And we do it live, too. We do so many of these crazy trades live. That's what's just absolutely absurd here on the channel. So the weekly. Huge, huge move here. Changes everything. Everything looks different now. Like the whole landscape in Bitcoin just wants to rip into all-time highs now. I mean, there's not much stopping it. The 5-day chart, bullish engulfer. That thing's ready to rock. As far as I'm concerned, it's basically breaking out. 3-day chart looks huge. And it's about to close above resistance. And then the daily chart here. So the only thing is I feel like we're at the top of the channel. I don't feel what the charts are conveying to me, especially on this daily. You got this kind of line here. You're kind of at the, see, to me, unless I was opening up that bigger weekly trade, I feel like taking profits is a smart idea here, but man, who knows? I'm waiting for those right shoulders. And then the breakout. Let's get some chop going now. Wow, we're about to go to 128 though, so like, this thing don't care. I think if it breaks out of here, then what? You know, I'm making sense of that. It's going to have to make some type of flag at one point. Got me stuttering. It's going so crazy. 120,009 now. My God. Every time I sell, I wish I didn't sell. I'm like, oh, man. You got to be happy for the gains in which you did have. You know, this is 30-second charts. 1 second chart. Bitcoin, 120,800. Absolutely tearing it to the upside. I called the bottom. Last Saturday, saw me do it. Yeah, and then I called the exact bottom on the 1 minute time frame when we bottomed down here on the live stream. Right there, that double bottom right here. This thing, where was it? Right there somewhere. We'll find it. But man, this has been crazy. What a night! What a night! What a night! I love live streaming Bitcoin. And you never know what's going to happen. You never know what this stream's going to do. You never, ever. That's why you miss a stream. You miss so much action. You can't believe it. Thank you for the fresh fade compliment. God bless you. Yeah. He said you need to break 100K on the live. You don't want to win the pennant on the other team's field. You're so funny. It's all good. However it happens, I'll take it. I don't want to put anything on that. But wow. We just sold 120,500 and it continued to rip. This is absolute insanity. I'm in a state of shock right now, just like you are. Like, whoa. Chainlink's about to do damage. That money's going to flow into these bigger coins. Chainlink, Atom, I believe, will get a pump. Ethereum's just getting started now. It's stutter stepping, but that money will flow back into ETH, and then ETH's probably about to propel the second Bitcoin slows down. Ethereum, and then the bot sold. Look, the bot made a perfect sell at all these top areas. That was one of the bigger trades the bot's ever in. I told you I was going to show the results of that bot. I got to flip on a Vepin, though, which may kick the stream, so we don't know if it's going to happen for Sheezy. So this could be our next possible trade here. So let me delete everything. Let me look in here. Wow, so they give you more on that on the Bitcoin USD chart. You get the 30-second chart. The 30 seconds a little better than the 1 second. This is the 1 second chart. I've only traded the 1 second a few times in my life. We pulled it off recently. You only see me do it in extreme price discovery. It's extremely hard to do because by the time you set up the trade could change. 121, 217. You need to be super cool with it. Oh, see, I already missed my opportunity. The buy was right there. Now it's got to bullishly retest the top of this channel. Stop below the 200 there. Stop is 127.51. $121.217. And we'll just do it for fun. We'll do like, oh, now it's not worth it. Yeah, no. Looks like it is going to break out, though. See this? It's the 1 second chart. No respect over here for the life. I get no respect over here. I told my wife, how come you take me no place? She said, how come you don't take me no place I've never been, huh? So I took her to the kitchen. Never gets old, man, I swear. Wow, about to go to 121K. I think we just did. And I was talking about that $121,000 level. 121.5 was my initial target. I was going to hold off for. I may never do. I always, because I got people watching and you never know, go the other way. So you might as well sell in front of everybody. Take the gain. You know what I'm saying? But this is why people join the trading group. This is why people are here. This is why people get the knowledge from me, because we do it live. We don't BS. We don't play games. This thing's going 121,369. There it goes, man. Look at that thing. It's gone. It's the 1 second chart. I don't even have time to make the move. Like, I just don't even have it in me. There it goes, though. That would have been a beautiful trade on the 1 second. That thing's going to 121. Look at the target. There it goes. Look at it. Look how we just charted the 1 second for you and showed it. We're going to go to 121,369. We just went to $121,000. Bitcoin is, this is insanity. What's going on right now? Liquidations at 117.5, 115.5. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This looks like it's about to keep going. This is insanity. You see what's happening here? It's making another bull flag. That's likely to continue to the upside yet for more. 121,765 is the next target on this 1 segundo. Do I have the... Oh my gosh, it's impossible. $121,764. Wait. Why are you doing that? That was weird. Oh. All right, so yeah, that's why. My numlock is off or something. Numlock threw me off just there, you know, when you need it. Just when you need it. Oof. Seem to have got a top out of 121,289. I'm tracking it as fast as I can, folks. This is in pure insanity. Unbelievable. Just be happy you got any piece of this move. Not everyone's going to sell the actual top. Not everyone's going to get it at the bottom. Just be happy you got something of this move, okay? Don't beat yourself up if you sold 121.5, 125, 119.8. Just be grateful you got some gains and move on. This is insanity, all right? Like, how do I go to sleep? You know, how do I always ask my wife, how am I supposed to sleep tonight with this going on? Luckily, tomorrow they say the fans can stop. Hopefully, we have dried the place out yet enough. That's also insanity. So I got to front run the right shoulder before it happens. With the perfect stop loss. Go to 121.769. Stop's got to be at like 121.69. There we go. Slow is fast in this situation. See if we can get another 500. We'll risk 165. This is just fun. This is just craziness. You got to be really quick on it, on the confirm. So I'm trading the 1 second chart. All right. This is the 1 second chart that I'm trading. Don't do this at home, please. You got to really know what you're doing. You got to hone in. And you're likely going to lose the 1 second every time you touch it. Like I'm about to. Be careful. We need a bounce right now or Sammy's out. No. Okay, we got the bounce. I'm not out. I'm still in. We got the tightness. Kind of an M pattern now, though, that could get me. We gotta get a bounce here. No. Oh, no. You gotta bounce back inside. Oh, no. No. Come on now. Get back up in there. Make this a head and shoulder pattern, possibly. I don't know. It doesn't look good. Looks like they're going to get me. Oh, my God. I got saved by the 21 like there. Look at that. Possible double bottom. Oh, no. It's looking like, yeah, and they slaughter me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm done. That is just for fun to see where we could go. Everybody, you need to keep the belt on screen. I know. I will. You know what we're going to do? We will. We'll like make a picture of it and we'll have it on all the time. We will, man. Best TA of tech, we'll make a digital version of the belt. It actually should come with an NFT. I should talk to Adam about that. You should get an NFT, man, when you get the belt, and you should be able to kind of, show the NFT off and be able to use it in certain ways. Get back on in there. You guys are funny, man. Anyway, it was an amazing stream. God bless each and every one of you. 121,000 still holding. Looks like they stop hunted the 1 second. Look at that. Are we going to continue to go higher? The 1 hour just made a huge gap for the 21. I got to make sense of this right now before I jump on out of here. It's just tough. Was looking like the daily could just break out. I just kept looking at the daily like it was in this little like that daily looks like it's just going to do some damage. I was just looking for more of a right shoulder there that never made it, I mean, there it is, right? I mean, that's gone. That's it right there. Bitcoin's gone, man. It's gone. It's gone. Like, that's the highest daily candle in the history of Bitcoin. That'll close the highest daily candle in the history of Bitcoin. That was it right there in July 22nd. I believe that was the highest we ever closed. The high was 120.247. This one was the close was 119. Yeah, so this one was 119.954 was the highest the candle ever closed, I believe. Yeah, it was. And now this one's going to close way higher than that. So that's historic. And again, it's kind of like a broadening falling wedge that opened up. So now what we can do is we can say, well, we have supported 119K now. So now we start to and now we got the 21 away. Now that's where the roosters have to come home. So we got our bigger target. We're headed to about 130K. That's the next level, 130,000 for sure. Without a doubt, that's probably a great place to take some profit. If you're in a big long, why not? That 3-day long I put out, why not? Let's just take a look. The daily getting way too far for the 21 needs to that has to kind of eventually come home to roost. Everything's pretty far away from the 21. The 15 minutes suggest, the 15 minutes says it's going to continue to do damage. And that's why I keep watching this 1 minute. I gotta say, it looks like there's one more savage pump coming here. Then it's gonna have to retrace on that 1 hour, the 4 hour, and start some type of consolidation. But it looks to me like it's gonna pump again right now, up to about 123,000. I say an all-time high is coming for Bitcoin, maybe in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, there it goes. Like as I said it, right? Split. But this is insanity. There should be thousands of people on the stream. The stream should be lit. The stream should have 5,000 people here. Bitcoin's at the highest it's ever been. Like, it's a history being made right now. Where Google is this is one of the greatest streams ever. I have a radio voice. I'm well spoken. I'm well dressed. Right? This is one of the greatest assets in the world. Why isn't Google pushing this stream around the world? Why aren't this should have 10, 20,000 people on the stream right now? What is going on with the world that we don't have thousands of people here on the stream during one of the most historic times ever in the history of any financial asset in the history of the human race? This is insane. What's going on right now? Right? Like, people are missing out on some major opportunities. But again, I can't get everybody. I wish I could tell everybody. I'm trying. I attempt every single day to tell as many people as I can about cryptocurrency, its benefits, about how it changed my life, about how it gave me freedom. But it doesn't seem to resonate with everybody, you know. Someone said, given my 2 weeks notice, God bless you, man. I hope you're telling the truth, because that's so awesome to hear. How many people are giving their 2 weeks? They're out. They're done. They're not taking crap anymore from that boss. It's just over, bro. You don't have to do that anymore. It's a wrap. I still can't believe that move, man. We hit the target right there. 121 was the target at 350 was my target. Absolute insanity. Did the NASDAQ start pumping yet? Yeah, we were up 2% on the NASDAQ trade. It did start to go up a little bit. You'd think it would. I mean, money's flowing in. It's kind of front running. You think the NASDAQ will start to pump now. I assess the market, the 15 minute, the 1 minute, they all look like they're going to continue to rip. For whatever reason, they say they're going to pump a little more here. There's the trade right there. Very tough to trade small time frames and price discovery areas. You kind of have to have years of doing it, and to have years of doing it, you have to have played in the mud. You have to have played with this, in price discovery like I have a long time. So basically, you have to almost die in battle to be good at battle. You know what I mean? That's the sad thing about, that's why most people won't ever become great traders, because same reason why most men won't become great swordsmen. You almost have to risk your life to become a good swordsman. You have to risk it all to become a good trader. Most people aren't willing to risk that to get as good as you have to get, Dang, man, I knew I could jump in there, but it's like, they're making it it's so extended. And that's why I buy spot Bitcoin and hold spot Bitcoin too, because at one point, the frenzy's just too real. It's too crazy. This is insanity tonight. I'm speechless. 1,372 beautiful souls on the live. I can't believe it. The candles are stacking green. However, the volume level is coming down on them, and the momentum indicator is down. Yeah, I see some volume falling. A little bit of bearish divvy there. It's eventually going to lose steam, but it's telling me one more big pump to 123K is likely. Might as well just take a fun little scalp, see where we can go. I like BitTinex. See how quick and easy you can move the stop loss and take profit. See if we can get this one more run up and see what's the all-time high for Bitcoin. It was 123, like 369, I think it was. Let me take a look. I'm just going to look at it on Binance or, Bybit spot. Let's see what the all-time high is here. 123,260. I mean, we're so close. We're so close. It looks like we could make an all-time high tonight, everybody. In the next 10 minutes, Bitcoin into an all-time high. And you heard it here first to the channel. We give some of the first news ever here on this channel because we're live every single day, baby. We don't stop. The whole entire channel, everyone I know should be here. Crypto Crow should be here. Tom Crown should be here. What else are they doing? Everyone in the entire stream, in the entire crypto space should be here right now on the stream, kicking it with us. Just loving life, man. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. We gave live trades. We nailed it. Rent is paid. How many people paid the rent today trading with the lifer? How many people made gains they never thought they were going to make, but they pushed forward? Put a 333 if you've changed your life trading with the lifer. Chasing these gains at the very end. So sketchy, though. And don't risk a lot at the end here. I'm making thousands and I'm risking $100, $200. I want to make that very clear. You know, you don't go risking it all at the end. What will people do now is they won't trade all night and then they'll go for thousands of dollars right now and get wrecked at the end of this. The shorts just got absolutely demolished. They don't know what's happening. I told everyone not to short a bull run. I told everyone not to short when you're above the 4-hour 200 moving average. I talked about it today. I went over it this morning. I said the probabilities are very bad to short right now. It's a lot higher. You're going to pump. Trading with the lifer for life. God bless you, brother. Nothing beats strength built by battle wounds. 100%. Art to crypto. I love you. I thought about you today deeply. I really did. I was hoping. I was like, man, there's women out here that really connect with me. And not on that like man, women level, on like a personal level. Like me and you got some common vibes. Even though you're a woman, I'm a man. We got a common vibe. We got it. You're my buddy. I felt it when I met you. I felt it before I met you. I feel it right now. I was thinking about you today. I hope everything's going well with you and yours. I'm going through, I'm not going through that bad. I got enough. One of my houses just got water damaged. What are you going to do, right? Look, there's the pump, man. All-time highs for Bitcoin. Can we pull it off right now? Can we do it? Anything is possible. Make another 1,000. They're trying to stop it from happening, but man, the FOMO is so real right now. Who's selling right now? People are just like, no, I'm in. People are pinching off. And sometimes they really do just let you take that long, baby. I don't understand why, but they really do just let you long it and make massive gains. You never think it's possible, but it really is. That looks like you're done. Back to the 21. The rising wedge is over. But man, it's like we're so close to price discovery. We're basically in it right now. And every time we dip a little bit, there's someone who's like, damn, I wish I should have bought more Bitcoin. The whole world is FOMOing right now. You have to, institutions, supply shock, less Bitcoin's getting created than they could buy. I'm telling you right now, it's a perfect storm. Supply shock coming on, the dollar dipping, and they're printing so much money because they have to because of the bills that they're passing. Inflation is hot, okay? And then they're going to cut the rates. I mean, come on. You have a perfect storm for one of the greatest Bitcoin and altcoin pumps in history. And they're scaring people out of the market in the last couple of weeks. It's absolute insanity. Bitcoin doing big things. Yep, it is. I came, I saw, I pumped. Bitcoin pumps, others will follow. The trickle down to the altcoins 100%. 100%. Wow, this has been a day, man. What a day to cap off the live stream tonight. My average cost is 77 cents. Mine is 30 cents. AERO doing damage. I love that coin. To the upside, baby. To the upside. This one looks like it's going to struggle. Oh. You never know, though, tonight. Likely we hit an all-time high while we're sleeping tonight, right? Asia just starts buying it up. The world is waking up. These are institutions. These are people putting Bitcoin on the balance sheet, finding out, dang, where can I get it? Oh, we ran out of OTC. We gave it to this company last night. Oh, where can I buy more? People calling their friends, family, where can I buy Bitcoin? putting it in a bag, trying to get it from this exchange, that exchange, trying to piece together an order. You know what I'm saying? Soon you're going to, it's like putting a fine art order together for some rich millionaire. He needs a few Monets. He needs something in this range. Just whip it up, man. You got to collect it. You got to get it. Getting a Bitcoin stash now is going to be, you got to go get some from Coinbase, but they ran out on that day. You got to wait for the miners to reestablish. What do you mean I can't get 100 today? I got to wait till tomorrow? But the price is going to be higher tomorrow. Sorry, sir. That's just how it is. And then there's going to be a premium because people are like, well, you could get it right now, but I'll have to charge you a little more than the price. I'll give it to you for 122. I'll take it. Give it to me, right? Because I can't handle it. So how many people are going to pay? People right now are going to pay 123 for it. Why not? And then you got all these new people that just don't give me the Bitcoin. Just give it to me. Start thinking this through. Think about you when you couldn't get something. You really had your heart set on how you felt. Or you knew there was someone going for the last sweater. They do that picture, but like, the last toy at the store, Ladies beating each other up for Tickle Me Elmos when I was a kid, right? That's my Tickle Me Elmo. The Walmart Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? Black Friday extravaganza. There's just people just basically clawing their eyes out for the last toy. But the point is, it gets crazy. Sam, I'm leaving my robotics job starting 2026. I told my boss last week. He doesn't want to, but I'm a lifer, bro. I need to take care of Mama Bear. You taught me to love my mom to a further level. Hey, brother, you only have so much time to be with her, too. And God will bless you for what you did. That job will always be there, ins and outs. But, man, taking care of your mom, that'll always be a number one, man. You're a lifer, man. You could never let her hang, man. It's not worth the money. It's worth the love, right? When you put the love first, everything will come after, too. So you'll get taken care of. God will do the right thing, and you'll find more opportunity than what you thought you were leaving. See, I used to have opportunity, and then sometimes I'd have to leave it and go help someone, and sometimes love doesn't produce money at that moment. But God sees that and sees that you chose money, you chose love over money. And what God does is he somehow aligns your life so that money will come back to you tenfold. And it all works out. So just keep putting your heart forward. You can't be completely oblivious to money. You do have to study finances. That's the one that you can't just be a nice person and think, I'll get taken care of. I mean, you will be actually. But you may not become a billionaire, but you will be taken care of. This is flagging out, everybody. There's still a chance of an all-time high here. 122,434. The high, actually, it won't be the all-time high ever. The high was 123,260, but we're getting dang close here on BitTinex. We're here on BitTinex Live, too. If you want to stream or if you want to, do any of these trades, I love to trade. I traded on Weeks today in front of you. I traded on MEXC in front of you. I traded on BitTinex, and I have a trade open on BTCC with the NASDAQ. I traded every single exchange that I had live in front of you today. I traded live on Weeks, live on BitTinex, live on BTC, and live on MEXC. Nobody does that. I mean, nailing it. So, and I had trades open on all the exchanges for different reasons. This, I love to scalp small time frames. Weeks, I like to do my swing trades. MEXC is my bigger trades. And BTC is where I trade the NASDAQ, Amazon, and regular markets like gold. And so I kind of have each of my categorized places to trade and the reasons why I like them. And there you have it. We're still in this trade live here. Anything is possible. We got so close to getting stopped now, but we maintained composure, kept our cool, and stayed inside the trade. Hidden bullish coming in hot. I think you're right. Right there, there is some hidden bullish right there. Look, we're swinging down, but swinging up. Says we're going to break this high before that high. Let's go. All-time high. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes the pump to 122,434, folks. Here it comes. We're about to do it again on the 1 minute chart. Can we get another beautiful pump here on the small time frames? Can Sammy pull it off? The everyday hitter, never quitter. Sammy Price, the crypto lifer. You've never seen anything like this in your life. I love you, Master Fred. You're so cool, man. You're my buddy, bro. Oh my gosh, what a night, man. What a night. That thing just went, remember how fast it was last time? Just like, I looked up and I couldn't believe how it was just nuts. I'll hide below the 21 day. But this is tough. You don't want to sit here on the small time frames and, you know, you want to let your 4 hours, your 1 hours cook on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm naming my next kid Sammy, boy or girl. Hey, God bless you, man. I hope you've been doing eye exercises. No, I have not. I need to learn and I need to really start taking it seriously. Isn't that funny? I talked about Casper earlier today. Wow, we stuck with it, man. I just can't believe when we stick with it. I see Casper making a big pump sooner than later to 18. Shout out to my Casper crew, Justin X Crypto in the house. Holy cow, Lifer still on. Shout out to the Golden Giant 58. Yeah, I mean, we're kicking it here. It's about to be a 3-hour live stream. On a, you know, that's what happens when we're ripping like this. You can't just walk out on a stream. Some bear div now, even though we had some hidden bull. Hidden bull's not that strong on the 1 minute. Now it's got to make a rising wedge to complete the move, which would make sense. Like if you break out of this, you'll break out of a rising wedge. The chance we go to the all-time high tonight, everybody. My next target, 122,600 for Bitcoin, and we're in another live try. I don't know how we keep doing this. Insane. We were this a second ago. I did this, and I didn't think we were going to win, and then just boom, 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 boom. It was nuts. So you never know what's going to happen. You got to put your best foot forward. You got to believe. Someone asked about XCN not too long ago. It's just in this giant flag. It's been super bullish. That's it in a nutshell. I see it going to 5 cents. It's going to take its time. There you go, XCN. Hey, Sammy, have you thought about getting hyperbaric chamber? I think it could really be beneficial. Help you heal so fast. Yeah, I've thought about it. My ear's amazing. I took no painkillers today. It hurts to touch a little bit, but nowhere near before. I can yank it and do all sorts of, before it was like. So we bounced back. It took about a week. And I did everything I should. I took all the stuff. One small step for man, one huge leap for human. His history is being made right in front of your eyes here. Thank you, Samurai Sammy. Shout out to Michael Prime in the house. Zora up for 5 or 6 weeks now. Yeah, 15x, 100%. Yeah. Stay live to the morning stream. I won't have a morning stream then. You know, it just won't happen. We took profits on Ethereum pump. It's just been nuts tonight. It looks like we are going to get the pump now, everyone. Like it's kind of getting set in motion here. We would have dumped by now. This consolidation is telling you a story. It's already kind of whispering sweet nothings in your ear. And why would he whisper sweet nothings? You know what I mean? Why would I whisper sweet nothings? But seriously, I want to leave, but I also want to see the pump. All right. Let's keep the prayer going for my guy. This crypto game is trash without him. God bless you. I want Bitcoin to pump, but I also want the Bitcoin dominance down. I took profits on ETH, but then I degen back into it again. So did I. How is Tokabu still ripping? Probably calm down now that Bitcoin's doing damage. I want to go all in right now with the whole port and just let it go all the way. You know, just full port it. 15 racks, maybe make 15 grand right now. You get that? No. Let's see the pump. I know, right? I mean, this is getting ready. We got a bit of a double bottom, higher low. Shoulder, kind of head, right shoulder, cup and handle. It's all there. Lower stochastic, falling volume with rising price, a little sketch telling you that this may fall off. This could roll over. Heavy resistance at 121,700. That's going to be our level to get above. And it could easily roll over. The thing is, the volume's falling down while the price is moving up. That's something you got to pay attention to. See the volume? We're losing volume while the price is moving up. So it's like, how is that sustainable? It's likely not. All right. Sammy's talking 4 port degen activities. We are back. Shout out to Biscuits. I know, right? You guys are funny, man. I love my group, girl. We have a very similar sense of humor, man. From master friend on down through the whole group. You guys are hilarious. I've never laughed so hard than when I've been in the group many, many times in my life. We created something so beautiful, so special. 1,462 people. Let's get 1,000 likes in the stream. We're live here again. Going for the pump. We're risking it for the biscuit. We were trading the 1 second chart for crying out loud earlier today. I haven't done that in a while. That's when you know things are getting crazy. When Sammy's on that 1 second. We sold them late. We sold them early. We got in. We got out. We made gains. We paid the trader. We hooked someone up with 5 hundo. Like, it's just been a great day. Blessings on blessings to be alive, man. And we're streaming till the end of time. No sleep till Brooklyn, right? I'm going to give Sam the cleanest. I like your cut, G. I'm going to give Sam the cleanest. I like your cut, G, tomorrow and make him post it on his X. Stay tuned, kids. You're funny. I'm going to give Sam the clean. Wait. The cleanest. I like your cut, G, tomorrow and make him post. You're going to cut a G in my head? I don't know what he's. Astro Wave, man. The fresh haircut was luck for the stream. Hey, I felt like something was brewing. I took the haircut and felt like it could do it. Falling volume with rising price. I see some bearish div there, but could that just create enough people to short? We're in price discovery, man. Anything could happen at this point. I'm long. Look at that wick. Oh, man. By my calculations, a giant green candle is about to boom. How much quantity are you trading in? None of your business. Stop reading my wallet. Stop looking at my money. Would it matter if I was trading 1 million lots, 100,000 lots? What would it matter? Honestly. And honestly, should you know all my money? No. Like, I was trading some of the biggest positions in my life. Do you think I would let you know? Maybe I should. You know, I'm pretty transparent, but for security reasons, you might not see every trade. I might make so much money, I don't want people to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I do what I can to show you the gains. Don't count another man's wallet, baby. You know what I mean? Sam got a cut as a precursor to the Fed cut. You're funny. Crow is looking prime. They're all looking prime, baby. Going to 134K tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow. It's going to take some time, but it's going to start sooner than later. ZORA going nuts again. That thing is hot. That thing is so hot. I'm just a little tight. I definitely wanted to trade ZORA. What's going on? Yeah, I'm still alive, yeah. Wow, ZORA out of control. That's insanity. It went to 14 cents. It was just less than a penny. It did a 14x since July 17th. ZORA. No, I'm fine. I love you, my love. What's the mega bear hopium copium? We love you, Sammy, and all you do for the 99. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here and kicking it with the lifer. God bless anyone that jumped on in and made gains. Shout out to everybody here. We had a full moon too. Yeah, the full moon last night, and Bitcoin loves to pump on the full moon. Like, it just like everything aligned, man. It's kind of crazy, but it did exactly. It's like we live in the simulation. It all did what it was supposed to do. The simulation played out as such. Are you a fan of XLM? Not too much. I mean, I own XLM, so I guess I'd say I'd have to be. You know, the falling volume with the falling price tells me I don't know if I should be chasing anymore. I'm seeing this as like a complex head and shoulder. It would have to go more sideways. Even the 5 minutes away from the 21. Yeah. See how far the 5 minute is from the 21-day moving average? 15 minute. 1 hour's away from the 21. It's unlikely you're going to get a continuation pump here You never know. I'm still in the green, but dang. Move my stop loss just above break even and see if I can stay in the trade. So my stop loss is right there. You see it? The chance I stay in, we'll see. Maybe they wick me and then they pump it. Be so cool to catch this pump one more time, but nobody knows right now. This is basically very similar to price discovery. Ear infection, 12% high. Yeah, thank you. God bless you. Thank you, James Jones. I'm all set now, but yeah. Thank you for the wisdom you share. God bless you, Sam. God bless you. I'm in the money thanks to Sammy. Grandpa, God bless you, brother. You're in the money thanks to yourself, man. You keep doing the right thing. You're showing up to the stream, and you joined the group when you met me. You did the right thing. You found a mentor, and you took me seriously. God bless you, Grandpa. You're going to get exactly what you deserve by, I don't play games. I come from strong stock, good Irish family that taught me the way. And so I firmly believe I will not lead you astray or anybody that follows me. I'll only give you good, sound, solid life experience that'll help you. Music is always so good. Thank you. I'm in the money. Thanks to Sammy. Yeah. Pengu flagging. The Discord is absolutely lit right now. It's hilarious. People actually making fat money. Oh, yeah. Like, people are making gains, man. 7 grand, 8 grand, 5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, 100 racks. This dude, look, he's just hitting it. 130%, 3,000%, 3,000%, 3,200%, 1,000%. Learning it. He's learning it. TAI finally ripping. Look at my man making 3,000% on TAI. Livers, 6,000%, 20,000%. It's insanity, right? 20 for 24 hours straight and ran up thousands. Fell asleep at a computer last night. So starting from, oh my gosh. I hear that too many times. That's interesting. Oh, thank you. Are we going to win this trade? It looks like we actually might. My goodness, I'm still in it. I'm trying to get off the stream, but I can't with Bitcoin pumping like this. Looks like we're going to win. Stop loss ready. Like this is, it's like, why not? That thing looks like it could go. The way the stochastic stayed low tells me there's momentum. And the momentum can carry us to the upside. This is a momentum indicator. It's telling you that the momentum wants to push you further up. Saying Sammy's going to make another 1,000. Only Sammy could tell. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Can I do it? Can I push it? Yes, you can. Come on, man. My life in the 1 minute candles. So much of my life in this room right here, watching the 1 minute. We know it's likely going to pump based off our strategies. We're hitting the 21-day. The low volume is telling me, though, the volume is just falling off a cliff. Where is it going to come from? Could come from a short squeeze, though. Damn, we're up $120 now. A lot of people, that's a lot of money for them. They make $100. I remember when I made $100 in a trade, I'd be super excited. I feel like it wasn't that long ago, man. It's weird. You get indifferent to money too. You just start making so much money. Your relationship to money changes. How you feel about a dollar isn't the same. It doesn't mean you're not ungrateful. Always grateful. That's why you stay connected to God. But you definitely you know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to evolve. Your relationship with money has to evolve for you to grow. 100 grand can't be the same 100 grand it was when you were 10 years old. Like, you know what I mean? Or, 20 years or whatever it is. And we can't even lose that much money here. $69, like we're making sure we're very low risk. Everyone else is going full port on these to try to make another 2-3 grand. It's like, it's not the way. The way is to let the trade pay you or not, based off the structure. Like, you lose this bottom trend line, you lose the 21, that market structure has been expunged. I mean, that's invalidated. There's no reason to go hard there at that point. Have to wait for it to reset. All right. Look at the trade. Look at the Discord. Like, you'd be around a bunch of people that are just monsters. Like, everyone posted charts. Everyone's serious. Look how serious I am. Imagine being in a group with a guy that never takes a day off. Imagine how disciplined everyone else is in that group. Think about it. Like, imagine the gains that they're pushing out. Imagine the camaraderie. Imagine the discipline. Everyone kind of pushing themselves. Everyone showing their trades. The transparency between traders. It's pretty crazy, man. Right? And you can see it here. I mean, this is just going on all night long. It never ends, man. That volume fell off a cliff. I don't know how we're going to continue to pump. I'd say that's the end. I'm willing to risk 69 for $1,000. See, that's a very smart decision for me after I've already made boatloads of money. Like, of course. Sad thing is that 99% of traders don't do what I'm doing. They do the absolute opposite. They're risking $4,000. You know what I mean? Or they've made 8 and they're risking 16 now. It's like, oh, now I can only lose half of it if I go all in. You know, it's like they look at it completely differently. 122,730 would be sweet, and it's looking like it's coming now. We said that there, but bang. The stochastics did get high again, though. And here we are watching sideways price action on a Sunday night, 121,000. Bitcoin very close to the all-time high. All right. Hi, YouTube, bro. You're funny. Why did I saying hi, YouTube? Hi. I don't get when he'll come back. Hi, YouTube, bro. I'm dead. Too late. I don't know what you guys are saying, man. I keep looking for the double rabbit batwing frog pattern. I just don't see it. Do I have the wrong you guys? You sound. Hey, we got him. You did. You guys got me, man. I don't know how you did it. Messing with my brain, but it worked. You know me too well somehow. Man, this has been an amazing show, huh? Like, this is like watching Die Hard 3, man. Straight up. This show is on fire. We're gonna blow up, man. 1 million subs and counting. Really in the trenches. What a fun stream. Hey, man, it's been awesome. Well, see, now that Bitcoin's starting to kind of slow down, we want to see where the money's going to flow. Damn, I wanted ZORA. I really slept up on ZORA there. Yeah, I mean, Solana already looked like it's going to move, but you could just tell it's about to pump here. What I would do... I mean, maybe altcoins surge here like so. Then we get this move here. Or they just surge, but I like to see a stream first, right? Okay. Wow, 1,500 people here on the stream watching the lifer attempt to conquer the 1 minute time frame here. Sam Price, that's me. Can you believe it? I never thought I'd be on YouTube, but I am. I can't believe it. Hey, Mom, look. I'm on YouTube. Ma, look, it's me. I'm on TV. So crazy, right? Like, we created our own. Isn't that interesting? Like, when we were kids, like, you had to be famous or connected. Now you can make your own fame, man. It's just nuts. The internet changed the game. You can be whoever you want to be as long as you can make it happen. You got to show results. The coolest thing about the internet is no one's going to listen to you if you don't have any results. You can't go to YouTube and fake it. Like, you got to have something to it. You got to know. Other ones like, oh, how do I grow my channel? Like, well, you got to have skill. Like, do you have a skill you can, like, is there a skill you can sell? Is there something you can do? What can you do? You got to work on something. You can't just show up and demand people to like you and watch you. You got to have something to give to the world that people are going to respect you for. And you got to work on a craft alone way before you ever go to YouTube. You got to know what you're about. Once you know what you're about and what you can do, then you can bring that fire, that sauce. We're up $118 of the trade, 9%. Flirting with disaster here. Can we get to 122? Mom, I was on the Lifer show. I know, right? I see you, Mr. Butters. Mr. 777's over there. Ain't good, it's time, but honestly, the fact that we're still consolidating tells me the bulls are in control here, and some type of ferocious move is coming. I mean, you got this rising wedge that will break out the length here. There we go. Now we're up 11%, 147. Let's go. We got this ETH trade still cooking here, and an XRP trade that's starting to do some damage. I kind of want to open up a trade here on weeks on Bitcoin right now. It just looks too nice to me. Those stochastics are screaming. Some type of pump is coming. Short squeeze. Even if I just went 200 for 6, I just feel like I have to dabble. Just got to take a nibble here. It's so hard not to. I'm drunk off gains. The stream has been crazy. I've been screaming. I've been yelling. I don't think I cried yet, but it got close. I cried from joy. I cried from gains. The gains hurt so bad, I cried. I hurt so, all the gains. All the gains. So many gains. Stop loss below 121. 499. Sketchy to chase too, though. It's like, I just don't like losing. I don't like chasing at the end of the night and losing trades, dude. It's like, show me how. Show me how. Basically full port of the ETH trade. It's 15 grand at 8x leverage. You know, it's almost $130,000 trade. That leaves me with a smaller. I'm gonna take it on weeks here. It's sketchy, high risk though, like 2 for 6. You know, it's the end of the night trade. See if we just get this extra pump. I mean, it's starting to set up pretty nicely. Shout out to everybody here on the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel. On our way to 100,000 subscribers. This is chill. Dude, oh my God, can we get this move here? 122,329. My goodness. We just got the spike, dude. We just almost hit $123,000. This is absolute mind-boggling. Like, this is what we live for as traders. These are the days you fight for. Like, you sit there all day long and then you have these awesome pumps, man. And just like, this is what you know. And everyone calls you lucky when you come through with the Lamborghini. and the Corvette, and they say you were lucky, but you fought hard. You kept pushing. You never gave up on yourself. I believe that was your spike there. That was your kind of night spike, like blip, blop. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to move this into position. I just moved the stop loss. Fine. Just put it right above. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? You might as well see it to fruition. Man. Oof. 11 o'clock at night, bouncing off the 21-day moving average here on this 1 minute. And you can hold your breath. Never know what could happen. Ear infection, look, 12%. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm reading old chats. Rolling up with the Toyota Tercel on dubs. You ramble about the... Oh, wow, what a mean guy. Get this guy out of here, please. Yeah, get him out. Guy, everyone tell GJ we love him. He's a nasty person. He said you ramble about the same nonstop. Read the chart. What a nasty person. What a nasty person. Yeah, we don't want people like that. I don't want anyone like that around me, man. Please get out of here. Yeah, you're gone, bro. Yikes. I get really weirded out by weirdos. Question for you, Sammy. Why does Bitcoin pump incredibly well and some alts don't follow? Because Bitcoin is the one, and the money has to leave Bitcoin to go back in. Yeah. Big G10, we love you, but we're going to have to throw you off the yacht. Yeah. Get drowned out in the high frequency. I've been here for 10 minutes, never seen you before, and already love you. God bless you, Stevie C. Thank you. Yes, of course, we ramble about the same stuff. That's what you do as a trader. This guy's cooked in the complete broke. I don't like putting people down that are already hurting. That guy's already in a bad place. You're putting people down. He's already in a bad spot. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know? Dude, we almost hit 123,000. We just spiked to 121,961. Wow, now they're just chipping. Look at this. This is Sunday night insanity. No negative vibes. We're here to make money. Amen. 100%. Brokey, that guy was. So crazy, right? Imagine coming to this stream and being whacked. It just don't make you don't even know the lifer then. My hands hurting, everybody, man. It's been a 3-hour stream at my stand-up desk, and we already did an hour stream, 4 hours today. That would be a wild. I wonder how much money your teaching has generated total. That would be a wild stat. Like, those gains are probably because of you. Also, the credit of the traders. Honestly, I only teach one class a month. You know, I don't make that much money teaching. I got into Bitcoin when it was. I don't want to brag, man. It's bad for my security. I got into Bitcoin dumb early, man. Like, before it was $1,000, man. I'm dumb rich. Like, you guys don't. People are like, I made money before any of this stuff. I just love trading. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Whatever. I got to just keep my mouth shut. I get myself in trouble. I should just say I'm broke. Better off, right? I'm broke as a joke, bro. I make no money. Hey, I teach one class the last Saturday of every month. I don't have it out there. You can't buy, it's like, I teach one class for $150, man. And like 50, 60 people, fine. Yeah, I make $5,000 in 3 hours once a month. It's great. So fine. In a year, I make 70, 80 grand off the class. You know, look, we finally got taken out. This looks like it could finally come to the downside here. The show is over. I'm going to come back tomorrow and show you guys what's happening and break it down for you every single day. Right? Yeah. It taught me so much about myself. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, how much people have made because of the stuff you've taught them. Oh, that's what you're saying. I always feel like people are attacking me. I shouldn't think that. Because so many people have done so many nasty things to me, I always assume. And I shouldn't. I should be like, oh yeah, people are loving me and being nice. All right, that's the end of the rally. I'm going to tell you what's likely going to happen now. Watch watch Solana, watch all your altcoins now, because the money's going to likely flow into the altcoins. It is going to be a great end of the year. Shout out to Marcus. So what do I see happening now? Go to your 1 hour time frame. You're just too far for the 21-day moving average. That's going to come back down. There we go. I chased at the end. So be it. It's down $2. Look at that. Or $1.98. Close it down. Anyway, God bless you all. I'm super excited to be here with you all. I'm just going to close that. It's a tiny one. There we go. I'm going to keep the ETH and the XRP trade open for sure. Because But Bitcoin's coming back down to the 21-day moving average here. It's too far away, or it's catching up to it. It did make a new support. Hold on. Let's go to the weekly. Bring on the music and focus. I always remember, people are really watching me for like serious stuff here. I get carried away with the gains, but we got to bring it back with the discipline. So, we got support now at 119, weekly support. Beautiful. So then you have to start thinking, well, 1 hour, 4 hours, stuff like that. So there's your support. So look for the flag. I don't know exactly how it could flag. It could flag up like this. It could flag. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I do know I wouldn't be touching the trades till the 21-day moving average comes back to price. So we're looking for the 21-day moving average, this white line, to come back and to connect to the candles. Touch the candles, be near the candles. You can pull a fib here too and see maybe you come back down to the 618, 120,000. Well, Bitcoin has spoken. Tonight has changed the game. Biggest coin in history, and things are starting to move. So I'm excited. You should be excited. If you want the knowledge, jump into class, the last Saturday of every month. Go to cryptolifer.com. We'll be back tomorrow to break it down. God bless you all. Thank you so much. I gave you 3 hours of my time. I thought we had a blast. It was amazing. We made gains. We didn't win them all. We lost a couple scalps, so it wasn't perfect, but we won some big gains. So I love you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Remember, I studied the most famous, amazing billionaires and millionaires, even people that don't make money but loved what they did. And I found out they all had the same secret to success that they knew. And success leaves clues. You know what the secret to success is? I know what it is. I know the secret to success. I figured it out. I could help anyone become successful in anything they do in their life. I know that. 100% I can. And you know what the secret to success is? It's getting started. you said it was lame that I didn't cover your super chat after I did a 3-hour live stream and sweated through my suit? Are you serious? You really called me lame? Or said it was lame that I didn't do your super chat? So I'm going to go do your super chat for you. Since you called me a lame-o, I'm going to call you out right now. And I love you. You're a super good supporter of me. It's just crazy when I don't do what people ask. It's like I'm a computer, right? I'm watching price action for Bitcoin, man. It's not about you about your super chat every time. I love you guys, but come on. That's just a rude way to treat me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sensitive, bro. That was a rude thing to say. Like, I could go find it. You said that's lame. And I said, why did he say I'm lame? Kind of lame. I love you, Sam. Appreciate the long stream. Wish you did cover the super chat. But tomorrow's another day. All right, I'll let it go. But, geez. Seriously? It's never enough. It's never enough, everybody. It's never enough. You could give your heart on the table on a platter. People will say he didn't give his kidney. You give your kidney, they say he didn't give his lung. You give your lung, they say he didn't cut off his leg. You give your leg, they say, but he didn't give his arm. You give your arm, they say, but he didn't cut his head off. You know what I mean? He didn't do enough. It's insanity. Like, let's go do your super chat so you can feel all warm. Sam, what stocks are hot? What are you looking at? I don't know, honestly. I'm not looking at stocks. So there's your super chat. God bless you. And you're awesome, man. Lifted 99. I don't ever want to piss you off. I love you. You're super supportive, so thank you. I'm human too, so you got to know that. Sorry, I love you. I love you too. God bless you, bro. You didn't think I was going to come back, right? See? I get people all the time. Well, look, ear infection. We did that. Every dollar people tip Sam, he has to stay on for that many more minutes. Lifer gang. The trade paid me and missing work tomorrow to spend with the fam. God bless you. Sam, what stocks are hot? What you looking at? Sorry, I love you. Going to be a gain of the year. Yeah. And shout out to all the super chats. Thank you. We looked at GROK Chain. We looked at Solana. We looked at PTGC. We looked at Deep Book, RSC. Oh, no, we looked at the Black Hole, right? Jupiter we looked at. He talked about joining. We talked about Vincenzo, Epidemic, Stack of Bones, Underground Crypto, Illdramatics. We did Litecoin. I didn't do INSP, and Ray, please, kind sir. And I did XCN. I didn't do QRL, Quantum Ledger Resistance. So let's see. You guys want me to do... I mean, there's H-bar. There's so many, guys. I'll do INSP. Looks like Bitcoin's going to continue to pump. I tried to get off the stream, but it looks like it's not over yet. I don't know what's going on here. Like, if I told you I knew, I'd be lying. This looks hot. This guy just gave us a hot one. And it's probably a good reason why we stayed. So whenever I stay long and I do another update, it's usually a hot one. And that looks like it could do damage. Watch that for gains. That's what I trade. The 21 inside the flag, getting tight. Low stochastics. It's got the probability of what turns into a pump many, many times. It's got the probability of what turns into a pump. Okay. Bang. I mean, we could go all the way there to 059 now in spec. INSP. That looks good to me. I like what I'm seeing there for INSP. Thank you for that. Okay, what else did you say? Quantum QRL, right? I know how it is. I never want to leave you guys, your super chats hanging. I get it. I'm the same way. I'm like, dude, that's my super chat. I appreciate it. I want to let everyone know I'm super appreciative. I'm very humbled by this whole experience of having a channel and everything. I'm a regular guy that just happened to be in a cool spot. And I want to reiterate that to everybody out here. And I never want to seem like I'm bigger than everyone or I'm the man or no. Like, I'm just like you. I'm out here grinding just like you. My mom and dad died just like yours will or have already. I'm no different. So look, I mean, 175, 111, 80 cents, 62 cents. This thing looks good to me. I'll put an alert right there. But I see it at 175 not too long from now. Quantum resistant ledger. QRL. Looks good to me. Thank you so much for that super chat. And usually the super chats are leads. Like, they're good leads. So it's a good thing to look at. Let's go to the next one here and make sure we're doing them all. We looked at XCN, QRL, Ray. I didn't look at Radium. Thank you for everything, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to Randy Alwis. I love you, man. Thank you. You didn't have to give, but you did. That's very nice of you. And you didn't have to say sorry. I love you, Lift 99. I love you. I should have been so sensitive. I got to learn not to be so sensitive. Nothing beats straight built by Battle Wounds. Yep. And so we got H-Bar, Pengu, and H-Bar and Pengu. I think that's the last thing I got to do. And we're good to go, right? I may have still missed one. I try not to miss Super Chats. I attempt to never miss them. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. God bless you, man. So let's look at H-Bar. Let's look at H-Bar here. I see H-Bar about to take off. Look for H-Bar to make a right shoulder and pump up to 43 cents. That's my next 44, 43. And the entry at 26. Stop loss somewhere below 22, 20 cents. H-Bar looks like it's gonna about to take its next pump to the upside. And remember, all these are timestamped on the channel too, so you can go through that timestamp and everything's going to be there for you as well for your viewing pleasure after the stream, which is awesome. And then last but not least, Pengu, right? And if I missed the last one, I am very sorry. I don't think I did, but I am very sorry if possible. I like Pengu right here. It's getting tighter in the channel too. That bounce was amazing. I was looking for it to bounce and do some type of kind of right shoulder here. Pengu headed to 7 cents. I got 2 alerts on it. Watch Pengu. All right? Put alerts. Use alerts or you're not going to be able to track as many coins. It's just impossible. You got to learn how to use alerts. We teach it in the trading group. Very, very important. Okay? Pengu. All right, everyone. I'm going to jump out of here for the day. Let me see, though. Is Bitcoin still... I don't know. Bitcoin looks like it could still pump. Wow, it did pump. So look, it pumped to 122. Wait, no, I thought we saw 120. Hold on. I'm confused now. I would have sworn we saw 123,000. Now I'm like, wait, what? Hold on. I'm losing it now. After this long on live, it's just, you start to... It's not. That's why in and out is key. I just would have sworn I saw it spike to 123 out of nowhere. And now I'm seeing only 120. I'm very confused. I'm confused right now. I would have sworn I saw Bitcoin go to 123,000 on the live today. Like 123.9. Hold on. I'm like losing my sauce right now. Hold on. Like... This ain't only went to 122. Maybe on BitX. Or is it on Weeks? I'm flabbergasted right now. I guess, man, I read it wrong. Oh, 121.9. Oh, yeah. So 122 was the... Yeah, so it was 121.9. I thought it was 122 now. I got my mind. So it did pump. We were the gains there up to 121.244. And it keeps kind of doing this. Again, it's just... to me, it's just so far from the 21-day moving average on a straight signal. It just has to... Let it pump, fine. But eventually let it flag out. And buy the flag. Don't buy the pumps. In my humble opinion. You do whatever makes you happy. Go to bed. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you so much for sending me to bed. Everybody, I love you. I'll be back tomorrow. Watch this flag on the 1 hour time frame as the 21 catches up. My brain is cooked. I could give you 1,000 other trades. Look for my elite traders. Look for everyone in my trading group. I'm going to rest my brain, calm down, and begin to actually bring myself down for bed. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. May God bless everyone on the live. It was a 3-hour live stream. I'm super excited. We made massive gains. We had a blast. I'll see you all tomorrow. God bless you all. Thank you so much.